Are we ready? Are you all? What I have in store for you. The Dungeon Master is here. The players are here. So now... And again, we are gathered here today to enjoy the Dungeons and Dragons, to adventure forth, to find monsters, to slay monsters. Riches and glory and the all-coveted XP await you. Are you prepared? Let's go. What? Okay, my mic is having problems. 1 second. Alright. Get that sorted out. Bro, if you need me, let me know. Okay. Alright, let's get it in the chat with the players. What's up, guys? Are we ready?
Always.
Always.
Just so you know, Revan, my voice is absolutely shot from work, so
Okay.
I may be slightly quiet, but I'm also gonna start looking at potentially kind of a quiet, brooding warrior.
You know, after everything that happened, you're like, nah, maybe I need to shut my mouth.
You wanna post the code for...
Yes, I will. I need to boot it up.
I would like to start off with just saying my daily curse to Frank.
Daily curse to Frank. Curse Frank. Curse Frank. Frank, you bastard.
My first order of business in this game is going back in there, and I'm gonna murder Frank.
Murder for Frank.
Now that I
Frank's
have
down there
full...
waiting for his next thing of chicken, and he's just like...
Now that I have full health, Frank is gonna die.
Frank is gonna die. Piss off the innkeeper, huh?
Ellie, can I borrow your sword real fast? Bring it back, I promise. Just gonna have some alligator guts on it.
Don't you have an axe?
Yeah, but dual wield.
Up here, and then I will post it in the chat room. Here.
Let us pray to the Dungeons and Dragon gods for good lucks and good rolls, because I have a feeling tonight we're gonna get fucked again.
It's fine. Well, we'll find out. There's a lot out there.
I love how my roll became semi-decent only after I rolled my stat.
Go. In the Dungeons and Dragons chat, grab that
Yeah.
and plug it in. Get yourselves logged into Tailspire.
You know, for my first game ever, my rolls are actually pretty great.
Huh?
I am here. Hello.
Fantastic. Alucard or Billy, you're still using Roll20, right, for your rolls?
Yes, I still do not have Tailspire.
He's so poor.
Shame. Shame.
Do we have like another range character now?
We'll introduce our characters will be introduced shortly.
Need a
Tiger.
healer.
Game.
Hello.
I think yesterday proved we should have had a healer.
Yesterday. The other day.
Last session.
Right. I always do that.
Fine. Up there. Go. Goals. Right. Nate, did you get your microphone working?
Read message.
Okay.
Read message.
I'm reading it.
That a yes or no?
You're very quiet.
You're super quiet, buddy.
Very good.
Thanks for the host, Dagon.
My
Yeah, welcome.
apprentice.
Even at 200.
How many players we did that? We got 5 players. Hey.
The other mic rather than change it if you have to.
Alright, yeah, I'll give you the microphone. Hold on a second. I'll help my brother. He's here with me tonight. So, that fixed up. So, while you guys get all logged in here and get everything booted up, I will help him. Quick.
Oh fuck.
Oh, God, I must be more tired than I thought I was. I saw him put something on the screen, and I thought it was B. Test. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Hello, is this the voice of God?
I think it's trying to be, but it's not very godlike.
Hi, Tiger.
Hello.
How's that? Can you hear me somewhat better?
Yeah.
Is that Nate talking?
It is.
It's a little quiet for me, but I can always just turn him up in Discord.
That's what I did.
right now. All right. We should be in business.
Should be.
Could be. Do we have everyone in the game? Tailspire? Good. Dagon, Fatal, Nate,
Hello.
Tigress, fantastic. Then players to board.
Sad poor noises.
Sad poor noise.
Yep, everyone's here.
There's one thing I'm sad about this this tail spire thing.
What's that?
I can't just lob the mini off to the randomly.
It's happened before. Last time we played, Fatal managed to launch his character into infinity. I don't know how he did it, but he did it somehow.
I was trying to move my character through a very tiny hole, and he just went into space.
Okay.
It glitched out basically.
I
I think it
don't.
was a little easier then because it was a much smaller map.
That's true.
All right. For the sake of the 2 new players we have tonight, we'll do a brief recap of what happened. So, the party, after arriving at the inn, immediately, without hesitation, took on a quest to go clear out some rats out of the basement and discovered a tunnel that the
Be clear
innkeeper...
that not the whole party without hesitation.
Okay. Fine. 2 of the party members and 1 very reluctant party member went down into the
One
basement.
very reluctant, smart party member.
Okay. Very reluctant, smart party member went down into the basement to clear out some rats. They ended up discovering a tunnel underneath the tavern that the tavern keeper did not intend for them to go down, but they went in there anyway. After a brutal fight with a bunch of rats, stumbling into some traps and getting mauled by Frank the alligator, the party managed to barely survive thanks to the timely intervention of the tavern keeper. After getting your wounds bandaged up and being brought back to the surface, you were fed, put to bed, and then you immediately got up as soon as you restored 1 hit point and attempted to threaten the poor tavern keeper, who hadn't done nothing, into explaining why there was a tunnel, which he had no answers. However, you did tell him about a ritual site that you discovered, a strange room that was cold and didn't know what was going on there. He seemed very concerned about that. But after calming everyone down and cooler heads finally prevailing, you all went to sleep, got some rest, restored all your hit points, and now it is early the next morning, and 2 new figures begin to come down the road, out of the mist. Oh yes, hold on, Nate, I will... Are you able to talk, Nate? You don't need to type in, Okay, you're still... Why are you so quiet? I thought you were fixed. Try turning you up to 70%.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty sure it was.
Okay, after turning you up very high, that's better.
I've gotten to the 146%.
Yeah. Also, there's a buzz. Yeah, I may have to turn you on to push to talk, but we'll figure that out. Like, why you can't see your pawn here. GM tools, player permission. Can you not see your pawn, Nate?
No, I actually can't see any of the map.
Can't see any of the map. Maybe you're not summoned here.
I have to say, is he on the right level?
Players. Summon players to board. Everyone should be here now. How about now? Can you see the board?
Nope.
Oh my god. Did you put in the code from the Dungeons and Dragons chat and join the session?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
You're there. I see you. Okay, let me come look at what's going on with his stuff again. Excuse me for a second.
Early access game blues.
I think he's just using a crappy computer to do it. leaves open the list of maps.
Well,
Which nobody is to click on. Otherwise, you are yeeted out of existence.
yeet. Say, resist temptation. Go look at.
Hard.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo.
And you have that same sitting still problem as Fatal does.
I'm a little ADHD.
Well, so am I, but I just spin the map around.
I'm kind of sad. I bought a new player's handbook because the old one I had for 5th edition, the pages were falling out. Somehow, this new one I bought has a dent in the very bottom of it, into the pages and the back cover. I didn't even notice that when I bought it, because I'm not sure if I did that myself. The book's still usable and stuff. It's just a little annoying.
All hail Chair, best DM master ever. Best DM master. That's a little redundant. Best DM after ever. Yeah.
Mm.
Fuck English. God damn it.
There we go. Damn, this map must be able to get these maps really high.
Oh, you can make enormously huge buildings.
Yeah, no, because I'm sitting here playing with a slider bar thing. I notice I have to get really low to even go inside the first level of the inn.
Like, I've seen builds that are like 7 stories high, if not more. Like gigantic castles. And that's just the building. That's not including the basement underneath it with the dungeons and the tunnels and the underground and
And a succubus wanting 350. 350. Huh. One of the tokens in the inn rooms is slightly shorter than the others, or taller, or something. Or lower? Weird. You know what the funny thing is? Technically, Dragonborns don't have tails, I think.
You don't.
well, it's what the game has, and it doesn't have customizable figures, so
I know, I'm just joking.
that Mike must be really broke. Or something.
I think he said you couldn't see the map.
Oh yeah, that. That map must be really broken or something.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here today, auction off this fine rustic inn in the middle of nowhere. Now, taking all bids. I got 10, I got 20, I got 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50,
But he had
50,
that
70,
much
80,
money.
90, 100,000 gold to the Texas oil tycoon.
To Texas.
Hmm.
Wow, he's really fun.
Hello.
Is this just gonna be a
Hello.
thing every time we play D&D?
Talk about that way the buzzing
What?
doesn't come through.
Is every time we play D&D, there's just gonna be an hour of waiting because something happens?
Probably.
Well, if there's new players every time we play, yeah.
Until we get a rotation set up.
Until we got everybody, established, then it won't happen. I mean, this is only the second session.
Hmm. Do what?
I hear somebody fondling their dice.
If you look outside the tavern,
Who's holding dice?
I am. I've played with it.
throw it.
I think it's
See what rolls you get. That was shitty. Except the 70.
Oops. Okay. How do I?
That
There we
was
go.
even shittier.
Delete those for now.
How shitty are my rolls going to be today?
Hopefully not two now ones in a row this time.
Bad. Now where'd it go? I
Hey,
threw it off the board.
no, it's over here. I see it. It's by the trees.
Oh, there it is.
I missed.
Mm.
Oh, I can't grab other people's dice.
Nope.
Alright, snake eyes.
That was awful.
I'm trying to get him to go in the door at the end. Oops.
No, it's because of this fucking step that's in the way.
I don't even know what like those went.
Looks like my rolls are gonna be probably a-okay. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Found them. I think we should probably stop. Dang it.
I'm not stopping until he gets back. I'll speak the devil.
That's usually how that works.
Okay, since
Massive crits.
since unfortunately that computer is very old, it's not wanting to load the drivers and everything.
Got them all updated.
He'd never come
Well, the
back.
problem is the computer was originally a refurbish that I did, and everyone took all my last of my codes for Windows. So I can't update anything on it because it thinks it's a illegitimate copy of Windows. So, for the time being, I'll have to move Nate's pawn, and he'll have to watch on stream, but he can interact and do rolls. And maybe on a smaller map, it'll actually load up. But it's having a lot of trouble loading in this instant. So, to get back into what we were doing, is everybody still here and we're ready to go? Yes, no?
No, I died of old age.
I know.
Back.
Waiting for...
Yes, I believe so.
Alright. Well then, in that case, as you
I'm
all
here.
wake up from your long night's sleep, after a harrowing encounter, 2 figures come down the road. And go ahead and introduce these characters. So, Dagon, if you'll introduce your character and give a brief overview of your backstory. It needs to be brief, doesn't need to be the whole thing, but... Introduce yourself.
Don't do in character, just out of character.
And you can be however you wish.
The 6'6" Dragonborn, bronze scaled Dragonborn walking down the road. Holding some of Aztec on his chest. Holding a prayer book as he's sitting there talking to the elf next to him. Mace at his side, shield on his... No, well, just a mace on his side.
A brief overview of your backstory.
Sorry, I was getting something to drink.
Okay.
I'm traveling cleric of Aztec. I'm seeking to spread his great word and wisdom of healing, whether people want it or not. The temple I studied in has sent me out to preach his good word and possibly find holy relics and bring them back when I return.
Right. And what was the name of your character for everybody else?
Nerexus Drax.
Okay.
That's the best way I can think to pronounce it.
Oh, it's difficult for you to pronounce your own character's name. So expect everybody else to fuck it up.
I spelled it the way I thought it sounded.
Alright.
Is more what it is.
Alright, and we will have Nate introduce his character and give a brief overview of your backstory. So Nate, please do that.
A very medium-sized man is walking down with a bow on his back, a holy ring on his finger. And he's about medium-sized tall, looks to be fairly young, walks up and introduces himself. So, I'm Azrael. His backstory: he lived on a farm hunting wild game to feed his family, and went on a treacherous adventure to join the Orc and Demon War. And with that, he had very small medic training, very, very limited. Served for about however long the war went since the beginning, then ended up here.
Alright, through circumstances or one twist of fate or another, Azrael has found himself at the Four Ways Inn Tavern, and funny enough, in the company of the cleric of Aztec. You both met along the road and exchanged pleasantries, but now you have arrived at the inn just as the morning light begins to crest the horizon. And the other 3 players are currently still asleep. Let's say you guys are still asleep for right now. We'll have you wake up here shortly, though.
I've always found it funny when the backstories are like they're in this big war or something, but their character's level 1.
Yeah. Well, that's how that works.
Let's just say they're out of practice since the war ended.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
They
also
joined-
on
they
that-
joined
I
the
was in
end
that
of the
same
war.
I was in
I'm
that
kidding.
same war.
So,
I'm pretty sure.
players, what would you like to do?
Like, I'm telling you, Azrael, Aztec wants us to heal everyone. Heal everything. As I go barreling through the doors of the inn inside.
Alright. You both proceed.
Follow pursuit.
Both proceed into the tavern. Jump on the counter.
Like that's the counter. I kind of threw myself into the inn. Literally, trying to position myself. There we go. I take a seat. I pull out a chair and I sit at a table.
Alright.
Wait to be served.
The innkeeper comes on over and is like, good morning, fair Dragonborn. How can I help you this morning?
Glass of water for the moment would
Glass
be nice.
of water? On the house, coming up. Heads off to fetch you a glass of water.
I stop him. Say, you forgot about me. I would like hot tea.
Hot tea?
Wouldn't be too much trouble.
That'll be 1 silver.
I am poor.
The innkeeper gives you a bit of a sideways glance and like, you at least have 1 silver?
I have no clue.
Nate, out of character, you have 10 gold.
Absolutely, I have a silver.
Okay.
Here you are.
All right. He takes the coin. He takes the gold coin and gives you back 8 silver pieces and heads off to fetch your drink.
8. I thought it would be not.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Yes. Well, it's based on the rules of 10 in this economy for simplicity. 1 gold is worth 10 silver. 10 silver.
Was the
Going-
tea
Yeah,
1
it's
silver or 3
going-
silver?
Hold on, going in reverse. 10 copper is worth 1 silver. 10 silver is worth 1 gold. 10 gold is worth 1 platinum.
So then I was right, because you said the tea was 1 silver, and you so 10
Yes.
minus.
So you get
Nobody
not 8.
knows
He
how
gives you
much
back.
currency
He gives him
it
back
is.
9. Excuse me. So Nate, change on your character sheet. Take 10 gold. Take your 10 gold. Make it 9 gold, and put 9 silver as well. Have a seat. Your lizard folk traveling companion. Your dragonborn traveling companion.
I
And-
would have.
And as you sit there, you notice 3 very loud, boisterous gentlemen and 1 guy holding a rabbit. Very loud, very early morning drinkers with large tankards in their hands, boasting and, jawing on about this or that. And interspersed among the conversation, you hear the word treasure twice. But there.
Wait. I want to interject this. Didn't these guys get kicked out last night?
Nope,
Yeah.
they didn't get kicked out. The innkeeper said that they were loud and boisterous and noisy, but they paid their tab, so he allows them to stay.
That he kicked them out.
I thought we kicked them out.
Nope, it never happened. You can go back and watch the VOD if you want, but they were never kicked out.
At the very end, you totally said he kicked them out so we could use the room.
No, there were two guests already staying in a room. Those 2 left.
He kicked those. Oh, he kicked those 2 out. So we
Those
could
2.
use the
Those are
room.
different people. Not these 4.
They were kicked out and came back in the morning. Go with that.
I mean, if that's how you want to say it.
Up all night drinking alcohol. Got it.
At
yeah.
least they were quiet about it.
Well, they did fall asleep at their table. They don't care about beds as much because they're so drunk they don't care. The innkeeper returns after a brief moment and places a glass of water before the Dragonborn and fine tea, actually, an elvish blend of tea, you can tell by the smell, before Azrael.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
I hold a cup of tea
Enjoyable.
at him.
Thank you.
Yes. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. I'll simply be behind the counter cleaning mugs. It's on back behind the counter. And begins to clean dishes and such.
Are Leo allowed to awaken, or is this still just the 2 of them for the moment?
For just the moment here. Players like to do anything?
I actually I have to go eat food. So.
Oh, okay. Alright, for the brief moment, you'll stay asleep a little longer. You're extra tired. That works. Anyone else need to go grab a bite to eat?
Good.
Nah, I got mine with me.
Alright. Alright, good.
You mentioned treasure, sirs.
You lean over and say that to those gentlemen?
Yes.
Alright. One of the dwarves turns around and says something in Dwarvish. You speak Dwarvish, don't you?
Yes.
Alright. Says... He swears a curse word, and it's like, damn it! I was overheard, I should have been quiet. And then in common, he says, No, sorry, you must have misheard me. I would no, that's no treasure of any kind.
It's very impolite to lie to a priest, sir. At
You-
least,
you
at least
say
on
that-
some weird.
You say that in common, or do you say that in Dwarvish?
Shit in Dwarvish. Oh,
Common.
shit.
You say it in common?
For the moment, I don't want him to know I understood him.
Oh, okay. They
Not yet.
You see a look in his eyes like, crap. Well, I don't know what you heard, but it's frankly none of your business, friend. And he turns his chair and, looks back at his companions, and all three of his companions are kind of staring at him, even though one or two of them more must have mentioned the treasure at least. But they're all staring at him like, why'd you fuck up, dude?
But good sir, I think looks favorably on those who mend their soul by sailing of treasure they find.
He turns back to you. He's like, look, friend. And he turns back to his friends. And he kind of turns back to you. He's like, you know what? Excuse me. I was terribly rude to you. Let me start over. Yes, we actually did find a treasure recently. But, we were unable to quite really retrieve it. There's still a bit more mining to do to get it out, and it's just some issues that we have to work through later. But you did hear correctly.
Now, see, don't you feel better admitting the truth? The healing of your soul.
Exactly. Now I need you to make a. Oh, look at all these dice rolls, God! I need you to roll a d20 and add your perception modifier. So whatever it is for perception, add that
4.
to your roll. See if you perceive something.
Did I do that right? Perception is wisdom based. Where is that bloody book? Give me a second, make sure I wrote this down correctly.
It should be on your character sheet. It should just be. It sounds like it's wisdom.
It is.
Alright.
I just want to make sure I had the right modifier down.
All right. Roll a d20 and add your modifier.
That's why it's a D. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why it was just a 4, then I remembered I'm not proficient in perception. Okay, maybe inside the end was not a good idea.
2. Okay.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
a
you got-
good
you got-
start.
Roll
good
that
luck.
outside the end.
It's a good
Nope.
start.
You got Tiger's roll luck from last time.
For the
Well, in
moment.
fairness, it doesn't help when I throw it inside the end.
No, I guess not. But
Fortunate.
that's what it goes, so.
That's my fault.
Follow the dice, my friends. Follow the dice. Anyway, so he says, you know what? You look strong and strapping. How about you help us get the treasure and you can have a cut? At this, the guy on the far side of the table, the one with the dead rabbit on his pelt, kind of leans over like, what are you doing? And he goes, no, shut up. He's like, what do you say?
Perhaps my companion come.
Of course! The
I
more
would
the
very much
merrier.
like to
If he
come.
wants to come.
Of course! And he looks over kind of sideways, like, and he says something else in Dwarvish, and you understand it, but Azrael does not. He says,
Oh, he's a dwarf. I hate them.
He says, fucking elves, wonderful. But he says that in Dwarvish, so Azrael does not understand what he says. But he says, of course! And then he turns back to him, he's like, of course. And he tries to hide his sneer at first. Not very good at it at first, but he eventually gets back to a more neutral expression. It's like, yes, of course you can! I mean, you probably are skilled as well, right?
Yes?
Fantastic! And he kind of looks back, he's like, yeah, this is a great idea. He's like, here! And he hands you a piece of parchment. And as you open it, it is a map of the local area with a big red X on it. Right there, where the X is. You help us get the treasure out of there, you can have your share.
That's the notes. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
I would like to go ask the barkeep if there are any
thank you.
people upstairs.
Okay, you go ask the barkeep, is like, go upstairs, and he said, yes, actually our rooms are full right now. We have 3 unfortunate adventurers who had a really rough time yesterday, but they're okay now. I've taken care of them. They should be getting up here any time now, actually. Unless they're really...
I would love to meet some people.
I'm sure you'll meet them very soon.
Thank you. I walk back over to... Oh my gosh, whatever his name is.
Neurexus.
Nerexus.
Oraxis.
Well, technically, Dragonborn names are like Asian names. The first name's last is the Neurexus is his last name. Drax is his first name.
So
I'm just gonna
try and call him
Erectus.
Drax.
I'm just
Try-
gonna call him Erectus and just
Erectus! Erectus!
I'm just gonna call him Erectus and then just leave it at that.
You can also
Alright.
just call me Drac.
Alright. Well, there we go. So, that is the early morning encounter.
Question.
Yes?
Did the innkeeper say that loud enough that I could hear it?
That you could hear about the people upstairs?
That they had a hard time.
Yes, you did hear this.
Poor souls in need of healing.
Poor souls in need of healing! Yes! Fantastic! Alright. And since Billy is off eating, we will say that he continues to sleep for a little time, and Willow and Asher awaken after a rough sleep. What would you two like to do?
Yeah, I must wake up and go downstairs and deal with stupid people.
Right? Veda, would you like to do the same?
Yeah. I wake up and go downstairs to meet the barkeep.
Alright, as you step outside the door, you both open the door at exactly the same time. There is a gentleman in the corner, and he goes, "Aha! Friends! Friends! Good morning! Good morning! How are you?"
Oh,
shit.
Asher, you're still alive. Fuck. I mean, hold up.
I motion towards my neck and a large gash around my neck.
Well, it's
that is
bandages.
preventing me from speaking.
It's all bandages.
Well, you know what? This is my backstory as to why I'm not talking.
Okay. You point and you say, he's like, I see, my friend, I see. You know I have something for that.
My eyes
Better that he
widen.
cannot speak. Just let him not speak.
My eyes widen as I walk over at this intrigue. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Walk over and you see that this is basically a little shop. He's got some knickknacks, some traveling rations, some bedrolls, and just things that you would probably find in a general store, but more focused around the traveling and sort of adventuring. You even see above the counter a glass case with 3 red vials in it. They look like healing potions.
I point towards them.
Like, want one of the healing potions, do you? I saw you eyeing it across the room, I did.
No. Do not. Don't offer him that.
And he looks to you and is like, my dear, I serve everybody. I'm sure I have something you want.
No. You can serve him all you like. Just don't serve him that.
Like, man, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to deny someone service unless you can provide me with a satisfactory reason why I shouldn't.
I kill you in your sleep.
Okay. A roll for intimidation.
Which would be?
I don't know. Let me see. I think there's an intimidation modifier. Shoot.
Charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma. It's add your charisma modifier.
Which dice is what?
D20, charisma modifier.
I'm back for now.
Welcome back.
Whoopsies. +3.
17.
17. He looks wide-eyed at you and goes, all right. Fine. I won't sell him a healing potion. And he kind of looks at you and is like, you know what? Perhaps I'll do business with you some other time. I forgot something downstairs, and he quickly moves downstairs.
As he's coming down, I'm making my way up.
You're making your way up.
No, I
All
didn't
right.
say that he couldn't sell
I'm hearing the
anything. I just
commotion.
said he couldn't
I
sell
shall
that.
also make my way up.
Look at Willow with kind of a what the fuck expression.
You
Are you
both
trying to say something? I don't hear no words.
come upstairs and you see the two poor beleaguered individuals covered in bandages and bloodstains, kind of eyeballing each other a little bit.
Axe, this is your chance. You should totally heal them.
You poor souls. So I rush over to the one who looks the most injured.
Would definitely be fatal.
That would be me.
You look like you need so
Stupid
much hearing.
dragon person. The hell do you want?
The great hands of Aztek lend their hands to all who are needed of healing.
The great what?
Aztek, god of healing and life.
I never heard of it.
I look back with a very bewildered look.
Do I notice the red potions on the shelf by any chance?
You.
Or should I roll perception to see if I see it?
No, they're prominently displayed in a glass case.
What question would be would I know what they are?
Of course you would. They're healing potions.
What poor soul does not help those in need? I attempt to open the case.
You attempt to open the case, alright? So, try to open the case and it is locked.
So you're trying to rob?
I'll pay him later.
Want to walk over to the stairs and see
Wait,
if
wait,
anyone's
wait,
coming
wait,
up to
wait.
stop them.
Wait a minute, you stupid dragon man. You just said you heal everybody and you doing this shit for some deity person, and now you're just trying to steal shit out of the merchant's case to heal with that instead. You fucking charlatan. Get
but
your claw hands away from me.
Can I like really tired open the door and ask like what's going on?
Yes, you can. The door creaks open and you step out and you go, oh, what the hell's going on here? And of course, Drax sees another poor injured soul in need of healing!
What befell you poor folks? And no, I was going to pay the nice whoever's shop this
You were
is.
going to pay my asshole.
I believe what you wish.
I know what I saw.
But I know a bit of medicine if you would like some more proper healing and bandages
Clearly
and stuff.
you don't know any medicine other than stealing other people's medicine.
Can I ask
But
who
Aztek-
you are and why you're here?
But where are my manners? I am Nerexus Drax,
Well, clearly you have
cleric
none.
of Aztek.
It's a really obnoxious name. I'm calling you next.
You can call me Drax if you wish, as that is
I
my
called
I'm
him
name.
calling you
Erectus, so you
stupid
know.
dragon boy.
Hey, that's my name.
That can be
Calling you
two.
Stupid Dragon Boy 1 and Stupid Dragon Boy 2.
You, sir.
I'm standing on the stairs. I'm gonna yell back. I'm Azariel.
Good to meet you too.
You, sir, with the bandages on your neck. Are you in need of better healing?
No, I'm fine. Just
I don't have-
remember, fuck Frank.
Frank.
I would like to ask what else the shopkeep had in terms
Would you
of,
like to search through his stuff?
I mean, is that my only option? I just want to know what's like on the shelves.
On
and
the
stuff.
table and stuff, you see general traveling things, some rations, some bedrolls, and some other camping utensils.
And so no weapons or anything.
No, but you do see two chests behind his counter.
Well, I'm not gonna be an asshole and steal from the bitch.
I'm gonna yell down, shopkeep, come here.
Move out of the way if he's walking up the steps, because I was making sure nobody came up.
He did see you come down. Let's see if he actually comes up here. We do a DM dice roll here.
What, for the shopkeep to come back
Yeah,
up?
to see if he actually has courage to do it. Because he just encountered a vicious cat person who threatened to murder him in his sleep if he dares to sell the dragon or the human anything. All right. Oh yeah.
he couldn't sell him anything. I said he couldn't sell him the healing potions. That was the specific.
All right, he kind of comes up the stairs just high enough for his head to poke up and is like, yes? Does someone want to buy something?
How much are the
the
potions of
chest.
healing?
The potions of healing? Oh, who's asking? And he looks around and he's like, he sees the Dragonborn. He's like, and he kind of eyeballs, Willow a little bit, like, and he kind of motions like, can I sell him a healing potion?
Well, seeing as how the stupid dragon one was going to steal them from you.
I was going to pay him as soon as I found him later.
I actually have a
Yeah,
question.
you were only going to pay him after the fact you found the case was locked.
Well, I would like to point towards the chest.
And
From
he
the shopkeep.
steps up, is like, well, it doesn't, and he comes back over to his stuff, and he looks like, well, it doesn't look like anything was stolen, so, I think no harm done, no harm done.
I would actually like to ask you a question, Mr. Shopkeep. Do you happen to have any armor?
Armor? I'm afraid I don't really carry much armor.
Mumble.
He's like, one second, let me look. And he goes over, he opens one of the chests, and he starts rummaging around. You hear clinking of metal and, what sounds like, different metal things. He's like, aha! And he reaches down inside, and he pulls out a set of leather armor. I do have this.
How much?
Here. Let me look it up here. There's a set price for it. It says, aha, yes, of course, this fine set of leather armor I can sell for no less than 10 gold pieces.
Shit.
I'm going to give him my entire life savings so I stop dying horribly.
You give it, so you take out your pouch of 10 gold and
I think that is going to save you.
you hand it over, and he's like, excellent, wonderful! And he seems very happy, very pleased that you have purchased this set of leather armor, and he gives it to you. It's like, there you go. May it serve you well in your adventures.
It won't.
I ask him weapons in kind of a raspy voice as I'm trying to get the words out.
Okay, well, hold on a second. So, leather armor is 11 plus your dexterity modifier. So, yep, that's what you just...
God frickin' frack, that literally doesn't help me at all.
But it gives you one. It should give you one extra armor because your base armor value was 10 plus your dex. Now it's 11 plus your dex.
My dex is -1,
So
and
your
my armor class.
So that would have been useless to me because I have 14 base
Well,
already.
you just bought a set of leather armor, as the
Wow.
merchant turns away and greedily counts his coins. And he comes back around and is like, would anyone else like to buy anything except healing potions to the gentleman in the back?
Wasn't going to help you.
Hold that. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Nate.
Did we lose Nate? Drop out of the Discord?
It's right here.
There he is.
Weapons in a very raspy voice.
Yeah, weapons.
Yeah.
Like, what do I... Oh, weapons. Alright. He goes to the other chest and he opens it up and he starts rummaging around inside. You hear the clink and clatter of different metal items, and he comes out holding a longsword and a combat axe. So out with a sword and an axe. I have these two fine pieces for sale right now.
None of that helps me any.
Ace. I asked for price. I don't know if you heard me.
Price. No, I didn't hear you.
Sorry. Like I said, I'm also trying to conserve my voice.
Word.
What do I? I am assuming the longsword is two-handed, right?
The melee weapon, commercial sword, item damage.
It can be used with both.
Yeah.
One-handed and two-handed.
Yes, but I think it still does a D8, right?
When you're using it two-handed, it does D10.
Yes, you're right. Right, it does. Points to the sword and he said, "This 5 gold pieces for this fine piece of equipment."
I stare at the
The axe.
pieces of leather I just put on me for 10 and then look at the
The
Hey,
axe.
that's made of fine metal, and I'm just like, you know, that confuses me a bit.
And he's like, well, these are the fine prices that I offer here today, based on availability, supply and demand, you see, supply and demand.
Okay.
He presents the sword and the axe again to you. It's like, do either of these interest you?
What's the price on the axe?
The same as the sword, 5 gold pieces, please.
Do you not already have an axe? What do you need the second one for?
Oh, what? I will. I hand the shopkeep 5 gold pieces and point to the axe.
Alright, he's like, thank you, and takes the 5 gold pieces and hands you your brand new axe. Deduct 5 gold from your inventory, please.
It's a one-handed axe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I got 2 now.
You're now wielding 2 axes.
Now, about that healing potion, sir.
Ah, yes, my fine healing potion. Are you interested in just one, or perhaps more?
It depends on how much they are.
Gold piece apiece.
But I shall buy 1 for the moment.
He reaches
Interrupt
up,
and say, I shall buy another one.
like, very well, sir. And he reaches up, and his hands shimmer for a brief second, and he reaches through the glass and pulls out the 2 potions without opening the case. He turns to Drax and extends his hand. 1 gold piece, please.
I hand him. There you go.
He hands you a lesser healing potion.
Wait,
Man who can't talk.
Wait, hold
And-
on.
Here, drink.
And Nate comes over, and you exchange 1 gold piece for 1 healing potion. Deduct one gold and add a healing potion, a lesser healing potion.
Can you repeat that, Drax? I didn't hear you.
I hand the healing potion to the man who can't talk. This might help a bit.
That would be me. I nod my head in thanks as I drink it.
The innkeeper looks at you horrified and sees the angry red eyes of Willow from across the table on the other side of the group, and he just shrinks back and does a little whimper.
But ma'am, I believe you said that he cannot sell a healing potion to the man who cannot talk. You said nothing about him selling it to me, or me giving it to the man who
I
cannot
think
talk.
the issue was she didn't want to hear me talk. I say as I regain some strength in my voice, I look at Willow. Don't worry, still not in prime position to talk.
Not to mention he sold it to the man who was going to fucking steal it from him in the first place.
I'd like to just walk downstairs.
This man is a fine merchant as long as he makes money in the end.
I also walk downstairs.
Alright, you head on downstairs.
Follow pursuit.
Alright, the
Maybe
innkeeper goes back to his corner. He's like, yes, come again. Thank you so much for your fine patronage.
You wouldn't by any chance have a shield I could buy off you?
Looks at you and says, unfortunately, I don't. I'm very sorry.
I'm in need of a new bedroll.
Yeah, well, of course I have bedrolls here for sale.
How much are they?
5 silver, please.
Very well. But mine is old and ratty and tattered.
I thought you were about to say gold. I was about to say, what the fuck is this?
Nope.
It's made out of fine silk.
Alright, you hand him a gold piece,
Minus
and he
silk
hands
and
you
oil.
back 5 silver and a fresh bedroll. Alright, the rest of the party heads downstairs. Willow, would you like to do anything before everyone heads downstairs? Tiger?
Rest in peace to the barkeep, or the shopkeep.
to talk to you alone, old man.
Now, my dear, I had no idea that Dragonborn would give him the healing potion. I was simply doing business, you see.
You got some principles wrong with your business.
Ma'am, please, you must understand, ma'am, and he keeps backing up as you get closer. Ma'am, please, ma'am, I am sorry, I'm very sorry. Look, I'll give you a discount on anything you want, just don't hurt me.
Upstairs.
Do I hear the commotion?
Stand between both of them.
No, none of you hear this. Well, you can make perception rolls if you like to see if you hear this. You know what? I'll allow that.
I'll make a perception roll.
All right.
I
Anyone who
absolutely
wants to
cannot
try
do
and
that.
hear this conversation, make a perception roll.
D20, right?
D20 plus your perception modifier. You don't hear it.
I hear shit.
You don't hear it. Anyone else want to roll?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
All right.
You're not gonna hear it.
For his roll here.
There we go.
Dean, you hear a commotion upstairs, but you can't make out what it is. You just hear a loud squeaking voice.
Well, could I go upstairs to investigate?
Yeah. You can start to head back upstairs, but you kind of cross the room. So, Willow, you have a few moments before grab it.
Can we follow, or is it just him?
Just him. He realizes
Okay.
it. So,
Okay.
yeah. He turns and starts to head back upstairs. So, Willow, you have a few moments.
Yeah. Now that they're all gone, you don't happen to have any poison in stock, do you?
Poison? That's
I'm concerned.
he reaches under his counter, slowly pulls out a little black vial. Here, take it. Just take it, ma'am. Just take it. And he hands it to you. He extends his hand with the bottle. And
How much do you want for the poison?
just take it. Just take it. And as
No, that's not how that works.
as he's saying this, Billy comes upstairs. Saying, what's happening? I heard some noise.
I'm just buying some provisions,
Dude,
and
Well-
I drop 5 silver on his table and walk away.
And the guy in the corner just cowers a little bit. The shopkeep is looking very terrified right now.
what did she purchase, shopkeep?
The supplies, like the lady said.
Okay.
Technically, it's a supply.
I'll just go back downstairs. We're like
And-
Willow, and just slowly head downstairs.
You head downstairs. All right. Anything else, Willow? Or you want to head downstairs?
Nope, that's it. I go downstairs.
All right. In your character sheet, add vial of black lotus poison.
Gulp.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh god, that laugh was evil.
Hey, I'm gonna start fasting.
All right. You all head downstairs, and when everybody around the tavern is quite full, so you kind of individually all pick chairs. The innkeep comes out and says, "Ah, all these faces! It's wonderful! Such business! Can I get you all breakfast?"
I have no money.
Oh, he looks at you. He's like, "That's unfortunate.
What do you have for breakfast here?
I have fine, fresh eggs, meats, and I even have some fresh fishes.
Meats! I heard meats. Who's got meats?
I have meats, my dear." And he turns to you. He's like,
How much meats?
a copper piece for breakfast.
Oh, you want to make me do math. It's hard enough to speak English. You want me now to do math?
My apologies, my dear.
Fine, I will do the math. Okay, I want to be.
I will pay for her food.
Just for her or for everybody?
get on her good side, I will pay for her food.
All right. You speak up and say, "I will pay for the dear lady's food." And he goes, "Ah, wonderful. 2 copper pieces, please."
I hand him 1 silver.
1 silver hands you back 8 copper pieces.
Damn it.
9 copper pieces.
No, he's paying for 2.
2 copper.
Never mind. You were wrong. You were wrong. English.
Yeah, he's paying for 2.
Someone who has trouble speaking English.
So 9. So it's 1 silver is 10 copper. So,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You has trouble being heard, but not
yeah.
speaking English.
So anyway, he hands you back 8 copper pieces and says, "Anyone else would like breakfast?"
Luckily for me, I made enough money, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to kill something. I'm gonna walk out the door.
You can just stand up and you'll walk outside. All right.
Just looking for something to kill.
Right. The only thing you see outside is a lone chicken standing by a wagon and some fishes on a rack.
I'm going to ask the barkeep if the chicken is available to slaughter.
The barkeep will turn and say, "Oh,
Not do that to
excuse me,
Falcon.
what? Why would you like to slaughter a chicken?
For food.
That's please leave the chicken alone."
Okay.
I throw the barkeep a full gold coin and say, "Fresh breakfast to everyone on the house.
Ooh.
Keep the change."
He turns to he yells out very loudly for everyone to hear, "Breakfast on the house!" And the 4 gentlemen go, "Yeah!" And they head over to the bar.
I walk back in and take my seat then.
You come
It's
in.
somebody just showing off for the money.
So the barkeep goes behind. You hear loud chopping sounds and, loud frying. Several fryers going at once. He comes out with a big tray.
Cook my meats.
He's like, "Yes, raw coming up. No problem." And he comes out with fresh cooked eggs, ham, bacon, all delicious smelling and well prepared. And he lays it before everybody, except for Tiger, which before you, he lays a big, fresh, fat chunk.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
My name is what?
Oh, Willow. He lays before Willow a large, bloody cut of fine meats.
For my character, I'm going to surprisingly politely, just in my character standards, start eating.
Okay, so you just start eating loudly and viciously.
What? No.
That's polite for a Dragonborn. Anyway, you all eat a very filling breakfast.
Out of curiosity, is that shield that's on the wall there actually there in game, or is it just a
The
part
shield
of
and
the wall?
2 swords?
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually there.
Shopkeep, is that shield? Shopkeep. And what is your
Yeah.
name, sir? I look at the tavern keeper.
He goes, "Oh, my name! Steve! My name's Steve!"
Ah, Steve. That shield on the wall, is that real?
Paper named Steve with a pet alligator named Frank.
He's like, "Yes, my name is Steve Irwin."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He was reincarnated.
I don't even know who that is.
He was
The crocodile hunter.
yeah.
That's a poor shame.
No, the
You
crocodile.
millennial.
Is this the crocodile hunter?
Yeah,
No, that's wrong thing. Never mind. I'm tired. I've been awake since like 5 a.m. It's
Yeah.
9 p.m. where I am.
It's a different guy altogether.
Anyway, he tells you his name.
The shield on the wall, is it real?
Oh, that? Yeah. Actually, that's my brother's.
You wouldn't by any chance be willing to sell it?
He shakes his head slowly. "No, I'm sorry. That I wouldn't sell my brother's sheep."
Ah, sentimental value, I understand.
Yes, I'm sure you understand.
Mr. Bart,
You're not going to try and steal that too, are you?
No, I'm not gonna steal any of sentimental value. That would be a stain on my soul that I would need to heal.
Oh, but stealing
But
the healing.
stealing healing potions, no stain on your sword.
I
I
was
was just
going
about
to
to say stealing the healing potion is fine for a priest standard.
pay him when he came back upstairs.
Oh,
Mr.
On the honor of my god, I swear.
For a priest of a god, you're showing some very ungodly like behavior.
My god is a little weird. He doesn't really care what I do so long as I spend my time healing others. What I wanted to do, which was heal your friend.
So he doesn't care what you do as long as you please him. That sounds like a cult.
Gods are weird that way. I want
Can
to
you look
worship them
across
and
the
follow
room?
their tenets.
Don't anger him.
Mr. Barkeep,
He goes, yes.
Can I give you a suggestion?
He goes, yes. What can I do for you?
That shopkeeper you have that's up there.
Hmm.
I think he might need the day off after an encounter with this one here. I just like.
He goes, oh yes, he doesn't work for me. He's an independent entity. We're sort of co-business partners.
Either way, you might. He's kind of shaken up. Just wanted to say.
All right, though.
You are really asking for Willow to murder
Yeah.
you, aren't you?
He says, very well, I'll check on him.
I'd like to see the tiny cat try.
Yeah. But anyway, as
Oh,
this
really?
as this conversation is going on, you begin to hear strange noises outside, and the light from the windows seems to dim.
Both we ignore it.
But we ignore it.
Somebody is giving me a challenge. I think I shall do some things later. But anyways,
Are there any windows in the building?
There are windows, one on either side of the fireplace.
I mean, he
But
said,
like
I mean,
to walk
he
over
just,
and peer outside.
he just said the light outside was dim. I mean, how are we gonna notice that if there's no fucking
Well, the
windows?
sun was starting to come up, but all of a sudden it's like a cloud has gone over the sun.
There's two windows.
I have a bad feeling.
It also sounds very windy.
I'm just going to say this right now. With our experience yesterday, I say we ignore it and eat.
So it's the person who's like, oh, you know what? I'll just charge in. I don't think.
Yes, I'm pretty sure after nearly being nearly being eaten, I realized that's not exactly a good idea.
You notice like the fog that's setting in.
You do as you look outside the window.
Why would this door not open?
Willow opens the door and looks outside. But as you do this, hold on.
I don't like
Fatal.
how this is going.
1 second,
So-
everybody wait a moment. Fatal, come with me to the Dungeon Master room. I'll return shortly, everyone. Alright.
Why
Fatal.
am I being dragged? Now I'm
Oh
acting.
no, Fatal. Oh dear. Poor unfortunate soul. So, I don't know if anyone's watching on the stream, but do not watch the stream while I talk to Fatal, please. It is for his ears only. Fatal.
So
As fog begins to roll in and the wind begins to pick up, you feel a slight pain in your chest, as if some premonition or horror is clutching at your very being. And for
is this part of my backstory?
no, this is not part of your back.
I was about
And
to say.
for a brief second, see an image in your mind's eye, as if it manifests out of the dark dregs of your soul, a curved, pointed dagger with strange runic signatures on it. And I need you to make a intelligence roll. So
I
roll
think
a
I
D-
actually have.
roll a
I-
d20 and add your intelligence.
Oh, I have a +4.
Yeah, that's great.
So give me a good roll. 12. I get a 16.
16, that's fantastic. You recognize the symbols on the dagger as the same ones you saw on the altar basement tunnels. And as soon as you realize this, the image and inner vision disappears, and you're back in the tavern. Anybody else? We'll return to the rest of the party. All right.
Scorching into the dark without thinking. Nearly got us all killed
At
by
least I
a
can do the math.
bunch of rats, and then nearly eaten by an alligator.
All right.
Sounds like an eventful day.
At least I can do math, Catley.
While the conversation
Listen
is
here,
happening
Dragon Boy, you
here,
are asking for death.
I
while
would
the,
like to-
while the conversation here is continuing, I get just pale on my face in shock and horror.
What is wrong with you?
We have to go back down.
No, I would rather not. I think I want my breakfast.
Go back
You
down
don't-
where?
You do not understand.
I ask and I mention, what do you mean go back down where? What are you talking about?
We went down to deal with the rats yesterday.
We almost
There
got
was-
killed by an alligator.
There was an altar with very strange symbols on it.
Didn't you say
When-
you didn't understand those?
I did not. However, after Willow opened the door, I had a vision. Something that just popped into my head. A dagger with those same symbols as the ones on the altar.
Oh, that's very nice. First we have
Oh.
a godly boy or whatever, and now we're seeing visions.
As
Also,
you
why the
as
fuck
you
did it just
as
get
you
dark?
finish talking, the light from the sun goes out, and it says dark as night outside.
You do not understand. We need to go back down.
Those are some thick clouds.
I guess I'm getting dragged back into the sewer with more stupid dragon boys and another stupid human.
You know,
If you want to stay up, you can. I do not blame you. This is more for me than anything else. I have to go back down.
for
Quite
once, I agree with
selfish, I
you.
believe, with that wording.
I look over to the two new companions. Drax, Azrael. You want to come with?
Oh, I motion my hand and say, yes, I guess I shall.
Oh, God, I thought I was the idiot of the party.
Who asked you to go down to the sewers or basement or whatever it is to clear out rats?
Motion to the barkeep.
Mr. Uri, to help them in their task, may I borrow your brother's shield? I will return it when we are done.
Don't touch the shit, you
He
thieving.
looks up at the shield and goes, I suppose.
Don't do it.
does not
You
need
know
to
he
do
won't get it back.
Please bring it back in good condition, he says.
Oh, for fuck's sake, even the barkeep is dumb.
I walk up to the barkeep with shock and horror, and I ask him, "You remember when we were talking about that
Hey, we-
sacrificial altar? Do you know anything about it?"
He goes, I remember you saying something about sacrifice. I don't know anything about that.
Is there perhaps someone in this tavern that might?
And you say it out louder so the others in the tavern can hear it.
Yes.
The other guys go, we don't know what's going on. It was just light outside and now it's dark.
Fine.
In the distance, though, you hear a loud wailing sound. Sort of like, I don't know, tortured soul. Like,
I run out into the street to see where the noise is coming from.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
well, as you run out into the darkness, off in the distance, you can see figures coming towards you. Several figures.
I would like to, slightly annoyed for the interrupted breakfast, just kind of walk outside.
Can I see what they are from here?
It's
assuming
dark.
No.
Can't quite tell what they are. Figures, they look human.
I can't do a perception check.
Can do a perception check if you like.
I'd like to do a perception check.
Roll a perception, please.
It's
Well,
probably not gonna go well because my perception's been shit.
15.
Look-
What's your total?
I don't believe I have anything with perception. No, it's just 15.
Okay, just 15. In a moment of pure realization, as you sort of feel the same feeling you got before when you saw your vision, You see 5 skeleton undead shambling their way towards the tavern.
Oh, dear God.
I'm going to nonchalantly walk out because I'm just really annoyed with the whole interrupted breakfast. Like, I was really enjoying
I scream, come back inside, and she's.
You don't see this, Ezreal.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Carefully and respectfully remove the shield. That's fine. No, that's great.
That was only know what I
Oh,
did.
what the fuck?
You now have a high grade shield. Actually, it has a +1. And a very good shield.
Oh, cool.
So that's whatever shield would give to your AC. Hold on, let me find out what that is.
+2.
It's a +2 normally.
So
Just a
that
regular shield.
That gives you a +3
Tells me I'm not liking what's
to
happening.
your AC.
Yay!
Very nice. It's a very nice shield. And you 2 step outside.
Yes.
All right.
I
As you
see
step
these
out,
skeletons.
as you step outside, you see a group of skeletons slowly, shamblingly making their way towards the tavern.
I'm going to let out a loud sigh and
Oh, they're the other way.
the tavern.
Yeah, and for those, they're off to the left of the tavern.
Need a better. Is there a way to turn this without having to like?
I believe it's
Hit Control, I think. It's Alt. No, Alt will turn.
Oh.
Alt will turn. Control will change your elevation.
There we go.
I levitate to the sky.
As my god calls me to heaven.
Yeah, you feel the power.
I will return. My god needs me. I unsheathe both weapons, but I just stare somewhat in horror from the visions.
Okay.
I repeat, I sigh and walk outside for the 15th time.
Okay, your mic is poor quality and it's hard to hear you sometime.
I mean, I also actually did hear him.
I didn't hear him.
Alright, well, where
It
the
feels
hell
very
are we?
weird having dual wield, but my model does not give dual wield.
That's just the way it is.
Alright,
That's
well,
That's where the imagination comes in a little bit.
Give me 2 minutes. I gotta go let some dogs inside.
Right?
I'll be right back.
Dungeon Master,
Move the undead a little closer. Yes.
may I ask you a question in private in the Dungeon Master only channel?
Alright, yeah, sure. One moment, please.
By the way, when you go in there, everybody on stream can hear you.
I said everyone no one should be listening who's a player on stream.
Should.
Should.
You know.
Hey, if you're
These-
cheating, I mean that's the dungeon master will punish you. All right, yes, fatal.
These skeletons, can I make that part of my back? You know my backstory, right? Can I make it part of the backstory with the whole
So what do you mean, make it
invasion,
part of your backstory?
the whole murder of like my hometown?
I mean, if you want in character to say, "Oh my God, this reminds me of the death of my family and everything," that's fine. You can do that, but it's not actually part of your backstory. There
Okay.
will
No,
I will integrate parts of your backstory into the main story, but that's like
No,
different
no, what I
different
meant
plot
was,
different
can
plot
I-
hooks for 6 different type of people.
No, what I meant by that was like, never mind. I made my backstory up. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, is that it? Turned. All right, and he turned on his own power. Fantastic. All right.
So we're waiting for Billy. Or whoever just said they had to leave.
City has to leave. So we'll take a quick 5-minute break here, everybody. If you need to pee, get a glass of water. While he takes his dogs out, I need to drink myself. So everybody take a quick break and go grab a drink of water, use the bathroom, whatever you got to do, and we'll resume here in a moment.
Okay, where did your character go? Oh, it's right here. Oh, we can still hear Riven.
Yeah, I don't think he ever thinks about that part.
I don't think he does either.
Guy goes. I've had a vision. What is?
Bruh.
I'm going.
Talking.
I'm going upstairs and lock the door in the bedroom. I will trust your drawers to be safe.
This man talking shit even though he was the one that pulled me in. Re
Terrified. Like. Oh, I'm gonna. 5 skeletons. Okay. Like you can feel our bones rattling as we walk toward. Get inside. Hide back in the hospital. I was like, I looked through the windows and everybody kept interrupting. I was like, is blood going that way? All of you. Those are like, oh, Bible wisdom. Bible is high. Yes. All right. That was good. I needed a drink anyway. Do that.
No.
We heard you talking shit about the daggers the tiger moved you.
What daggers? What?
You were very loud.
I know. I was talking to my brother.
You
Yeah,
didn't
we know.
You didn't mute yourself. We heard everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You were making fun of the whole thing that you came up with, making me the stupid man.
I mean, I'm just speaking my thoughts, man. I'm just enjoying this whole shenanigans.
Also, I put you in the detention to try to mute you, but we still heard every word that you said when you shouldn't have been heard at all. So, what mic are you using?
It's the one you gave me, the snowball.
So why is putting you in detention did that not mute you?
Is the stream not muted?
I don't know. You have the stream running? Well, you'd give me double then, and wouldn't you?
By the way, is everyone back?
It should have.
Yes,
it
I am
should
back.
have.
Billy?
Eh,
Billy?
I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't think Billy's back yet.
Weird Discord issues and go with it.
I'm gonna guess. But you didn't hear anything. I didn't want you to hear, so that's fine.
Talking shit about me.
I have no idea what they're talking about. I got back after that, I guess.
They were making fun of my dagger thing, even though it was. You know what? Never mind. Asher will remember this dungeon god.
The dungeon master.
Asher
not care.
has the memory of a goldfish. It's fine.
I have the memory of a goldfish, or he?
You both have the memory of a goldfish. It's fine.
Where is your character?
Me, I am out here. I am checking on the chicken. I told you I was worried about the chicken. I am checking on the chicken.
So you're gonna protect the chicken?
I am checking on the chicken.
Alright.
I think that's the smartest move.
Can
we've ever
I,
done so far.
kill
At least
the-
Tiger's done.
Are you like a lover of animals, Tiger? Or Willow, I should say?
I
mean she's a cat.
I am an animal and I can talk to intelligent animals. So yeah,
Is chicken an intelligent animal to you?
No.
I don't know. I didn't try to talk to
I
it
would
yet.
like to viciously murder the chicken.
No, you don't get to viciously murder the chicken.
Leave the chicken alone.
If you murder the chicken, Willow murders you. That's the circle of life. Also, Dungeon Master, I believe we have all returned.
Have we all returned? We have Billy, Dagon, Nate, Tiger. Everybody here?
Aye.
Alright.
All right. Well, we will focus in on Tiger going to the chicken really quick. Speak to the chicken.
I speak to the chicken and chicken. There's some shit going down. You should probably go hide.
The chicken elegantly speaks to you. In fact, you all can hear the chicken speak elegantly. It's like, yes, I suppose you're right. Things are getting rather unusual here. And he takes off running.
Wait, we can hear it too?
Yes, you heard and understood everything the chicken just said.
I look back. Did that chicken just fucking talk?
What? You are talking to a 6-foot-something cat, Tiger, and you think it's weird that a chicken talks?
Fair enough. Looks back at the oncoming skeletons.
Continue to close range, and as they close range with you, you
We
notice
should probably go inside.
you
and lock the
notice
door.
that there is more than just a few skeletons. There are also a fair number of zombies intermixed with this group. In fact, it's a fairly large group. And from the other direction, you also hear more shrieking, and you all suddenly turn around and notice that there are yet even more zombies coming from the other direction down the road.
The only party member that is still
I'd
in
say-
the building, come
I
in.
say we go back
no.
in and barricade.
That's the direction the chicken ran. I hope he's safe.
So you gonna go chase after the chicken?
I don't think
No, I think the
zombies and-
chicken is smart enough to.
Chicken comes
Okay,
running back
chicken.
past you. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. It's come through.
Chick.
And he heads off into the storeroom.
Well,
I head back inside.
The zombies continue to close distance.
I'd say we go back and barricade. Any objections?
And you
Alright,
can see
I-
the zombies getting
I-
much closer.
Run back inside.
How close are they?
They're as close as you see them. They're getting very close now.
Would you say at least one of the groups is within 15 feet?
Let's see. We can actually measure that. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they're within 8 feet. They're getting really close to you.
I would like to use my breath.
Do that.
Yo, what?
I'm
Yeah.
running inside now.
I would like to use my breath weapon on the smaller group.
How about we just,
So you have a 15-foot cone attack.
Just
Hold on.
close
Hold
him
on.
out. Nope, close him outdoors. No, stupid dragon boys, stay outside. You
Hey.
die. No,
15-foot cone, right? Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's measuring the way you think it is.
Yeah, that's 15 tiles.
That's tiles. Not. I think you'd have to probably a setting you gotta change somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. It's
Each tile is supposed to be 5 feet.
yeah, they're all supposed to be 5 feet. Huh.
So it would be 3 tiles then.
Then never
Yeah,
mind, I'm gonna
That's
walk inside.
yeah, that's 3 tiles. So that would be there. That's your breath weapon.
So actually, no. Yeah.
Then never
So,
mind, I would like to walk inside.
All right.
no, close the door. No, close the door to him outside. No, don't close. Alright,
As you close the doors, he jumps inside at the last minute.
fine, whatever.
Going to glare at Willow.
Whatever, stupid dragon boy. You were the one who wanted to stay outside and fight him.
We're gonna do the old grab a broom and put it in between the doors.
Well, just in time as you do that, there's loud banging.
That broom's not gonna hold anything. I go and grab the swords off the wall and stick them in the doors handles.
Stick them between the door handles.
Okay, now that we're back
Would
inside,
like-
holy boy, put the shield back.
Bye.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna
I-
need that shield.
Yeah, it might be something we want to hold on to.
Okay, how do I make this thing above my head go away?
The thing.
I honestly still don't trust him.
Oh, I think that was me. My bad. I was messing with the ruler.
Hey,
Are they gone
barkeep,
now?
is this something that happens?
The barkeep
occasionally?
is looking horrified, like, what the fuck is happening? He goes,
Well,
quick!
that answers-
And he throws the other two guys, like, you know, a sword and a dagger, and they ready themselves for battle. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? They all look terrified.
Alright, well, that answers my question.
I have the thing stuck above my head that I want to open the door, close the door, and you went and did it, and now it's stuck above my head and it won't
Just-
go away.
Click anywhere, or
Oh, I've been clicking everywhere and clicking
Ow.
other
Try
things.
try
and it
try
won't
to do it
stop.
again. Try to open the door. You gone now?
Yes.
Or again. Alright.
Could I just finish my breakfast real quick?
You want to finish your
You
breakfast?
Stupid dragon, stupid. Oh my god, this is not the time to be stuffing your face.
Jesus.
barricaded, they won't get inside.
The magical
No,
fucking
of course not.
magical fucking broom's gonna hold them back. You do know I only did it to give us some time.
I put the swords in the door handles.
The door.
I took the swords that were on the wall with the shield and stuck them in the door handle.
So now we're stuck in the tavern and there's a whole bunch of undead thingies banging on the door. Now what?
You see,
With
you
light
see
Barkeep, is
a
there any
zombie
other...
a zombie face presses up against the window.
Barkeep, is there any
Let me
other
decide.
way out of this tavern other than the front door?
We still have the basement. Because remember, he had the vision about the dagger, so I just have a feeling
Yes.
that's the only place we got to go.
The tavern
here's the-
the tavern
here's
keeper,
the
hold
thing,
on. We're gonna need to impose a little order here, maybe. You know, because everybody's talking over each other. So to answer Fatal's question, the tavern keeper goes, "Yeah, I have another hatch over in the back room. We can get out that way."
I say we do it. Unless you guys want to stay and fight.
It's not like we have a choice, but where does it lead to?
He goes to the basement.
Oh dear God.
Oh, well, hey, how convenient.
I see another rat. Wait, I know how we can win. Just call Frank.
We don't have time for that.
You're stuck in the well. How is Frank coming up here?
It was a good idea. I mean,
You guys go to the hatch. I'll try and see if I can hold them off as long as I can.
Yeah,
We'll stay up
no,
here
no.
and do this.
I'll be right behind you.
No offense, but that's a bad idea. You're coming with us.
Oh, I never said I was gonna just leave you guys down there. I'm coming with. I'm just making sure the rest of you get down there first.
No.
We don't have time to argue.
Fine. You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna head to the
God.
back and find the hatch.
The tavern keeper leads you, heads back to the back room. The chicken is standing back there. It's like, Steve, what's happening? He's like, oh, I don't know, some sort of weird sorcery. And he pulls open the chest that's back there, and it turns out that it's not a chest, it's actually a door. There's a ladder sticking up out of the chest. And it leads down into the basement.
Stay behind.
Alright, Billy, what did you say?
I said, hey Willow, maybe you should stay behind.
Maybe I will.
Can I try and throw this guy into the fucking... Just chuck him across the room?
Oh, please do. I want to watch.
You wanna pick up the Dragonborn and throw him? Is that what you like to do?
Good l-
Male.
Realize the dragon bones can get to about 250 pounds
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, that's very hefty dragonborn. But if you'd like, make a strength roll to see if you can chuck the dragonborn across the room.
We actually
You
shot
might want to get out of the way.
Rolling that.
Oh, I have an 11.
Oh.
It's an 11.
Mm-mm.
Nah, it's not
You
enough.
reach forward and grab hold of the dragonborn and go, and you lose your grip. You can't grab him.
I'm just going to kind of look at him confused and just head to
You
the
just fucking go.
I'm just going to. I'm going to go.
I look at one of the
Going to
the,
contemplate using my
sorry.
new toy. Mm.
I unsheath as I prepare, waiting for the rest to
No,
get
not
through the
yet.
hatch.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I will walk back and proceed to climb down the ladder.
All right, you head to the chest and you head downstairs.
I look at one of the patrons before I head to the chest and go. You should probably go check on the shopkeep and see if he has anything that can help you all while we head down.
They're busy
Wait,
moving things like tables and chairs and pushing it against the door to barricade it more. They don't pay attention to you at all.
Would like to yell back really quick to grab a candle and some lighting just in case.
The tavern keep is standing there with a torch and he hands it to you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm totally going down. I'm just gonna head down.
Does everybody head down to the basement?
Are the patrons coming with?
The patrons are like, we'll hold them off. You could do whatever you gotta do.
No,
They're
you
fucking
stupid, untrained human people! Get your asses down there! You have no chance.
It was good knowing you, sir. You got.
I didn't understand a word of what you just yelled.
I'm going to tell them. Good knowing you. Have fun dying.
Useless dragonborn.
Oh, you all head downstairs? Yes?
So
Alright.
anyway, I assume there's no way to convince the patrons to go down.
The patrons don't seem interested in you going down anywhere. They seem intent on staying in the inn and barricading all the windows and doors.
Then I make my way down.
May Aztec's hand guide your journey.
Hello, are you coming?
Can I steal that rabbit out of that guy's hand?
You wanna try and... It's not in his hand, it's on his belt now. But yes, you can try and steal the dead rabbit if you want.
I want that rabbit.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
Like, he won't miss it. He's a little more impressing metal.
It's the worst thing that will happen. He recovers, just roll at it.
Which is what?
Sleight of hand. It should be, I don't know, dex? It should be dex modifier.
D20?
Yep, d20.
Oh crap, that's stuff.
It'd be a
8.
dex bonus plus.
With casual grace, you reach forward at your paw, extend one claw, cut the little rope that's holding the rabbit up, and retract your hand with a fresh hair now in your hand, your paw.
I'm gonna save that for later. No, I need it, I think.
I think we all go down.
Alright, you all head down into the basement. Ward's here.
Chicken, you should come too.
Chicken says, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
She'll eat you.
I just want to mention that there is someone with a very awful echo currently.
That
It's
is
Billy.
Billy. Billy, your microphone is dying.
It is very, very, very
Apologies.
annoying.
So speak normally to your microphone and keep it at the same distance you had it from your face.
Off on another adventure in the fucking basement.
Loading, loading, loading.
Did we shut the hatch?
Hold on. Everybody down here.
That help me.
Alright. And then I players to the board. Summon players to board.
Waiting for the adventure to begin. And we're back.
It's dark.
You all emerge into the dark basement. Azrael, standing at the head of the column, has a torch out.
Oh, oh, I thought we would spawn on the other end.
Nope, you're
Okay.
back in the basement.
I can't
I
see
would
anything.
like to switch places with somebody and give them my torch because I do not have a melee weapon.
I'll take your spot. Give me the torch.
You had torch.
Okay, now I can't see anything.
Take a step back.
I'm taking this candle over here to the took the last time.
Okay, yeah, we'll say the chem.
Oh wait, never mind.
The dungeon keep with us, or no, not the dungeon keep. It's the tavern keeper with us.
The tavern keeper stays up and he yells down there, "Just stay away from Frank! I fed him this morning!"
Yeah, you didn't have to tell me.
Alright, we need to go back
Oh,
to the.
if everybody else stayed up there, why the fuck did we come down here?
Oh.
Mm.
The man seemed very persistent at going down here. Something, I assume something to do with the zombies outside.
I thought we were all coming down here.
I super
Thought it
need
was
to be
just-
right back really quick. So.
Okay.
Be right back.
1 second. Well, while she does that, that's perfect. I need to have another conversation. Fatal.
Oh, good fucking lord.
Right, Fatal.
Hello.
Remember, you had vision. The altar dagger, which is down here. Why you all came down here in the first place, because that was probably where you needed to go.
Yes.
The tavern keeper just said, "Go down there." He heard your conversation about the vision you just had. Let's go down there because the tavern keeper is assuming this is tied to whatever you discovered down here. That's why
So
he
I basically
sent you.
need to
That's why he
figure
sent you all down here, just to clear this up for you, because you should understand this.
Alright.
So that is why he pushed you all down here, so you are on the same page, because you didn't seem to be catching on.
No, I knew.
Okay.
I was just following along.
Okay, that's good. Alright, we'll go back to the... Right.
They're back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Wait. From space! And normally we would stop in 10 minutes because I want to make these sessions like 2 hours long, but we will go for a little longer tonight. Everyone's okay with that? Time?
Okay.
I would like to go
So we
through
didn't-
the rest of this arc, quote unquote, because this is actually very intriguing now.
No, I'm very sucked in.
I fucked up.
Hey, the
I
longer, the more chances
I
for us to die.
Just want to mention, I almost launched my character again. Same way. I tried to throw him through the hole, and he kind of just zapped.
Told you.
Oh,
I caught him this time. Don't worry, guys. We're all
I
good.
think I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I think the objective is... I don't know, I guess you can just set it there. Just a basement? Looks like a sewer.
At least this area is a basement. You see the opening. It looks like it was originally barricaded by some sort of box, but it was smashed to pieces and is laying in splinters around the opening.
You're
Oh,
gonna,
lovely.
You're gonna see a lot of our fuck ups. Don't you worry.
I once hit a rat so hard it disintegrated down here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, it didn't quite disintegrate. It sliced it in pieces and just smashed it to mush. Maybe disintegration wasn't the right word, but that's basically what happened.
Yeah, I cut it once and it completely just died, just obliterated.
I would like to look around the room to see if anything's out of place since last time.
Well, we're waiting for Tiger, and since you weren't here last time,
Oh, you're right.
despite how you might feel about being here last time, you can make a perception roll if you like to look around the room.
Absolutely not. I shall change my decision.
You don't want to make the roll, Nate.
I'm very like.
Make the roll, Nate!
Okay, D20, here we go.
1.
Here we go.
1. 1, 4.
You casually look around the room as if you.
Wait, not even close.
No.
I can't.
My
It doesn't
add-ons,
matter.
it's
It
0.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You rolled so low, it doesn't matter. Whatever bonuses you have. You look around the room, sort of absent-mindedly, trying to determine if things are as they should be, and you think everything is just fine, despite being chased down here by a horde of undead. You think that this is normal. This is yes, this is great. Yeah, wonderful. La-di-da, everything's wonderful.
I like the fact I saw the text bubble saying,
Yeah.
When I was doing
And
that
if someone
test,
is, and I think we're going to ahead and do that from now on. If you have something to say, but other people are talking, hit enter and type in what you are going to say in Tailspire. Billy, you can just put it into, you can just put it into Roll20 and I'll see it.
there it is. I couldn't see the roll or the text messaging, the messaging stuff for a second. I had to figure out how to open it again. So I was trying to see if would pull it up. Alright. I'm sorry, what did he roll for?
He rolled to look around the room. He did a perception roll around the room, and everything looks normal to him. Everything looks great. Normal. Nothing unusual here.
I'm just gonna stare down the tunnel and just. I'm just going to have like an episode of PTSD.
And that's a beat. The guy. I remember the rats. Spike traps.
Frank!
Frank!
I unsheathed both my axes just because Frank.
Right, you got both your axes.
Because I know Frank, the fucking bastard's down here, and I swear to God, he comes after us. I'm gonna murder him.
I'm going to say, I'm just going to like announce if I see any sort of rat or alligator, I will explode.
May I shoot just a random arrow down that hole?
Why?
Just for
The
fun.
2 people that weren't here being
Well,
complete.
wait, you have to wait until Tiger returns. You have to wait.
I'm waiting.
I have to
Smash
just
block.
wait a little longer here.
I should have waited.
Where'd he go?
I
Vic.
went into outer space
Welcome
again.
back.
Speak of the devil.
Did you
Hold
flee?
on, I went. Oh no, I
you-
found him. He was. Oh, he's actually under the water.
Can you get him back up?
I'm attempting to. Oh wait, hold on. I can elevate. Oh no.
Hold on.
Maybe. I actually do not.
Frank still
No.
make
I actually do not know where he. Okay, he found him. Hello.
I have your guy.
Oh, I see. You're literally under the map.
It's okay, guys. Thank you.
Alright, well,
Alright, Tiger's back.
you basically threw yourself outside of the dungeon and it sunk.
I'm so mad about Frank. I just heated myself out of here.
Is that
Also, guys, just don't mind the fact that basement is spelled wrong at the top of your screen.
You shut up about that. Just forget about it, right?
It's a Batman.
Alright, Tiger, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's continue.
Alright. You can proceed down the tunnel.
I start making my way carefully down the tunnel, unaware. We need to be careful. I don't know if those traps have been reset since last time.
It's obviously Falmouth for basement. That's how you spell it in Falmouth. I was trying to think what the language was called.
Are the other 3 party members coming along?
yes, but I'm going to stay at the back because again.
Someone bring the
And down the tunnel, you can hear loud hissing and snapping noises. And
Frank, it's Frank, it's Frank. Leave him alone.
you see a very angry alligator gnawing on a skeleton.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I would like to stay in the back.
Yeah, you sure you want to say hi to Frank? You sure you don't want to just go over and touch his nose?
I place myself between the party. And
You sure no one wants to go over and see
I'm
Frank?
gonna-
Your old
I'm
friend,
going to-
pal, your buddy, your
I'm
chum,
gonna stop
your friend?
anyone that attempts to go there.
I'm going to tell my fellow Dragonborn that Frank has a little cut maybe.
I'm gonna tell my fellow Dragonborn that Frank has a cut. They should go heal him.
They heal on their own.
Can I do a perception check down this hallway to see if the traps have been reset?
And indeed.
I want to roll some perceptions too.
Alright, so we'll do some perception rolls. So, Fatal first. And roll for see if you see any traps.
Oh, Jesus.
9. Traps look like they're disabled.
Perhaps
do
my
not-
friend Azrael can look for them.
I would also like to look
Hold
down
on,
the
hold
corridor.
on, hold on. Now it is Willow's turn. Willow, you would like to make some perceptions?
What are you doing a perception for?
Exactly.
Whatever's in this room,
In this room, right?
I threw the dice into the
Oh.
nethers.
You look around the room and you find nothing interesting, but you find a small pouch. You pick it up, it jingles as it has money inside it. And you find 3 gold coins in a little pouch.
It's a good thing the dummies didn't find this last time. Mine.
She finds it.
Azrael, can you see if any of the traps down here have been reset?
Yes, you
I
can.
can absolutely
Yes, you can roll for traps. Keep on.
Okay.
Azrael,
Wham.
roll for trap. You are.
Nate steps. Hold on, Azrael. Azrael steps forward to look for traps, and there's a loud click, and spikes shoot up out of the floor and skewer you in the toe for
I'm trying to make a dodge.
1 damage. No, you failed. That's your damage. You take 1 damage.
I guess I don't need to I guess what I wrote doesn't matter now.
No, I don't think it does.
Well, I guess the
What are
trap.
you ready?
Willow remembers where that lever was.
Yeah. Well, do you remember where the?
Yes, it's right there on the wall. What you all stupid and blind?
You step up and you pull the lever. You hear a click, click, and the spikes that shot up and hit Azrael recede back into the floor.
I'm going to laugh remembering that the exact same thing happened to me before.
Was that the only?
A little
Lever
more
for the
caution,
trap.
friend.
I thought there was another.
Well, now they're all desactivated anyway, so.
No, the whole hall is safe now.
Alright, well then I begin making my way down this hallway.
Down the hallway.
Excuse me.
Traps do not go off.
Excellent. Can I would like to break my candle in half and give it to another member of the
You
party.
have a torch.
Can I? Well, shit. Can
Can
I?
I go and say hello to Frank?
Yes, you can.
Don't you fucking dare!
Oh my
Don't
God.
do it! Can I rush back and try and stop her? Or am I too far back?
Well, you're kind of at the head of the party, so roll a perception to see if you even see her do this. 13. I'm gonna say you notice her because she's carrying a light, so it's kind of yeah. So you see her not follow the party and mosey on down the other corridor.
Can I attempt to rush to stop her?
You're both at the same movement speed, so
No.
you can, but you'd have to push past your companions. So not really. No.
Is there any
Oh,
way?
Willow,
can
you
I-
proceed forward. Proceed forward
I
to.
want to stop her. I want to.
You want to stop her, so you start running back. Like wait, and you know you get to there. You get to that. That's as far as you get, and you start to turn the corner, and you see Willow is further ahead. Willow, you can go ahead and move all the way up to Frank.
I'm chasing after her.
I leave her be.
These stupid dummies are going to ruin everything if they follow me down this hallway. I take the rabbit that I brought with me and I throw it down the hall to Frank.
Take the rabbit and you throw it down the hall the rest of the way.
And feed Frank.
You'll have to get closer. You're too far away. A little closer. One more
Like
tile.
strength check to throw it.
All right, and from there you chuck the rabbit at Frank, who quickly lunges forward, snap, and just crunches down on the rabbit and just gulp. It's gone in one gulp. It's gone. He looks at you approvingly.
Just going to return to the group.
Now we is friends, okay? At least for the next half hour.
He lets off a low gurgling sound, like
Yeah, right. You can go back to snacking on your corpses.
You see a zombie drop down behind Frank.
Eat that guy.
He swings around with his tail and deftly smacks the undead against the wall. It just smacks him against the wall, and the undead just crumbles down and stops moving.
Just so you know, eat the dragon, guys. Okay.
I continue making my way down the hallway.
Frank begins to follow you.
My ass is so gonna get bit.
I'm gonna continue making my way down. Not
His eyes are growing very brightly. Follows Willow down the cave.
May I move to the front of the group?
Yes, you can try and push past the other two and get me in the front. Get out of the way.
I would like to clothesline him.
Clothesline him. Just stick out your arm and trip him up.
Yeah, well, someone's gotta die.
It's true. You don't have to outrun the alligator. You just have to outrun your friends.
150 pounds, I will chuck you across this hallway.
I mean, if you want, you can stick out your hand and try and trip him up. Would you like to do that?
So you try again, I am 250 pounds.
Nah.
Alright, don't do that.
I continue down, but I'm also noticeably getting more pale.
As you hear the large, stompy, slappy sounds of an alligator
dragging
himself along down after you.
No, it's not that. I mean, that's not helping at all. I'm referring more to where we are, our destination.
Yeah, at this point, I'm directly next to Fatal.
Wait. I like to make a perception check about the fucking trap right here.
Ooh, clever boy, you remember. Very well, make a perception roll to see if you spot any traps.
I would like to mention that he ran.
No, you don't notice the
dice.
trap. It looks like the wire's been disarmed.
I would like to mention that he ran right in front of my dice.
That doesn't matter. Your roll.
I asked.
I remember that it was there because I'm the one that noticed it last time, so I'm also checking.
Technically,
Asher, what are you looking for?
Technically, as he searches for it, you don't have time to search for it too.
Can I just jump over the spot just to be safe?
Well, let's see. Roll intelligence to see if you remember where the wire is. Another D20.
Wisdom, maybe?
6. Wait.
That's your
I think
wisdom.
I have a boost.
It's his intel. I'm gonna say wisdom or intelligence. Either of those will work. Everyone you have higher, but you rolled pretty badly.
Actually, intelligence is his ability score itself. It would just be his ability modifier.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
I feel like you
That's
said
you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll it for them because they're
You
dumb?
remember where the wire is supposed to be, and you step over it into the room.
Okay. Alright. I look at the altar with sheer horror.
And you feel a cold grip you, even stronger than the last time you were here. And you all do notice that as you are walking down this hallway, the air is getting progressively colder, and you're seeing your breath as you get closer to this
I would like to enter the room.
room.
I do what?
Step over where you think the wire is.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Roll a d20 for your ability to remember where the wire is. 15?
To the room.
You step over the wire.
I will mimic what they are doing and just not knowing what it is they're doing, but
Just mimic it. Okay,
Yeah.
you step up and no issues.
I assume there's a reason
going-
they're stepping over a certain spot.
Nate, you come up to the door.
I'm going to also step over the wire, but stay just in front of it.
Well, you don't know where the wire is, so roll
was
perception.
watching them.
Roll perception. You were in the back of a group, so roll perception. You don't know what they were doing. You just saw them doing it. So roll a d20.
Oh, bam.
You're fine.
Oh, good.
With Elven Grace, you step over the wire.
Estique.
Could I
Tiger, what are you doing?
My smart ass is staying outside the door,
Frank-
and I'm
Frank?
going to send Frank in here with him.
Frank comes up and kind of nuzzles you a little bit. He He does that low sound that alligators make.
Yeah, Frank, you go in there with them, okay?
He kind of looks up at you like, huh?
You go in there.
He's like, you want me to go in there with them?
Yeah, I know it sucks, right? But if anything happens, you can eat the dragon ones. Okay?
He looks directly at
The closer one.
yeah, he looks at the Dragonborn. He looks very hungrily, remembering the taste of Dragonborn, and he worms his way past you and attempts to enter the room.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Activates the tripwire because he's a stupid alligator.
Rolling for it. Hold on.
I'm back.
Well, alligators aren't very maneuverable. He begins to move forward, and he touches the tripwire. Loud twing, and spikes shoot up out of the floor and hit him, doing
Oh no, Frank! Oh
4
no.
damage. So Frank takes 4 damage. He hisses and he does kind of a back roll and death roll flip, and he kind of steps back from the now exposed spikes, which then recede back into the floor. He kind of looks back at Willow with a look of betrayal in his eyes.
No, it wasn't my fault. It was the dragon one's fault. He didn't disable the trap. He did it on purpose because of you.
That what you say? Is that what you say to Frank?
Yes, that's what I said to Frank.
Frank is smart enough to understand what you're saying. Shit. Well,
He wants you dead, Frank, because you...
we're going to do a public roll for the dice gods, because they are cruel, and I want everyone to see this. Shit! Well, Frank angrily hisses and gurgles and lunges forward to try to bite the Dragonborn, who he thinks has attempted to hurt him, and he rolls to attack.
Does he trip the trap again?
No, the trap has already been tripped. 5. He snaps at your leg and misses.
I'm going to use my breath weapon.
Would probably be a very
Can I-
stupid
can I-
idea.
Can I fucking...
You should be lucky he missed and it was only a warning shot.
I'm just going to ignore
For Frank,
this.
it's not a warning shot.
I'm not even kidding. I'm going to use my breath weapon. He has to roll for dexterity.
Okay, yeah, hold on. That's 5 feet, so yeah, that's gonna blast him right in the face. So yeah, you go ahead. Roll to hit.
How are you doing that?
Phone.
Yeah.
It's M. M will give you. But if you, that's the circle. It's M then 1.
I got a total of 10.
So, yeah, it's a dex to save. So yeah, you got 10, so possible 10 damage to Frank's face as you rear back and unleash your primal inner dragon. Drawing on the power of your bloodline, you unleash a blast into his face. See if he dodges.
It's still half damage on a dog, so.
He rolled a nat 20. Okay, so he takes 5 damage. So, as he sees you rear up to unleash your breath weapon, he rolls to the side and dodges most of the attack, but still singes the side of his face. At this point, though, we're going to go into combat.
Look, Frank, I didn't do that.
Am I getting dragged into this?
No,
but I didn't.
Hold on. No. Hold on. There's no talking right now. Hold on. Let me get things set up here.
The
just
breath
wanna
weapon
know
is
if
a
I'm
2d6.
I just want to know if I'm getting dragged into this.
Currently, Frank is engaged with just
Yeah, I was about to say if I was getting dragged into
just
it, then I'm
Adjun.
fighting with-
Just Adjun. He's after Adjun. That's it. He's not paying attention to you guys at all. But if you want to
Okay,
roll
I was about-
initiative, you can all roll in it. Actually, everyone roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
Am I getting dragged into this?
No, but you will have a turn if you want to do
Oh, I
anything.
see.
Frank
I was
rolls
about to say because if I'm getting dragged into this, I'm siding with Frank.
He's siding with Frank.
Initiative is a d20, right?
12.
Yes, D20.
So I have 12.
I got a 2 on.
10.
Fatal, so
Sorry.
yeah, stop with the cone, thank you. So fatal no, tiger first. So tiger first, then fatal, then
Like I dropped it.
yeah, well, okay, well actually, yeah. So tiger, so you two, so either tiger or Dagon, which say Dagon, roll another dice. Roll again. See who goes first.
As for this, Tiger have a bonus to the.
Oh
dex?
yeah, what's tiger? What's your dexterity?
+3.
+3. Dagon, what's yours?
0.
So tiger first.
Mine's
So-
actually -1, so
Dagon, tiger, Dagon, and fatal, and Nate, and Frank.
in total I get 1.
And, yeah, you get 1 whole, so yeah, Adjun gets 1, so top of the round, Tiger's first. Tiger, you see Adjun rear back and unleash a breath weapon into Frank's face. Would you like to do anything?
I would like to call Frank back and tell him to get away from the Dragonborn.
Okay. Roll animal handling. So I think that's wisdom.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do me no good.
Yeah. Well, just add whatever that modifier is. D20 and a modifier.
Animal handling, persuasion, something, I guess.
It's animal handling.
Yeah, it's an animal. Fine.
Oh.
What's your modifier?
Yeah,
Minus what?
-4.
-4? Ah, that doesn't succeed.
Yeah,
That was your dump stat, wasn't it?
Frank ignores you and continues to try and attack the Dragonborn.
I know. Yeah, well,
Anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to move? You want to stay where you are?
I know what I'd like to do. I just don't know if it would work.
Well, if you want to attack the Dragonborn, I will 100% join you.
PvP!
PvP! Choose your sides! Frank, do you side with Frank or do you want to protect the poor Dragonborn?
If only I had
I
bought
did
a
nothing wrong.
You anger. Someone explain to me what exactly happened when I was
Well,
coming back after.
okay,
after Frank attack.
No, this entire time, Adjun has pissed Willow off, and Willow sicked Frank on Adjun.
Okay, I am still 100% siding with Frank.
Okay. And that's...
I did nothing wrong.
Oh, Frank, why did you do?
I also remember you were the one who activated Frank the last time, so I mean.
I honestly only did that because back then I was trying to side with Willow because I didn't like the fact that
You did a very shitty job.
yes, I know.
I
No.
would like to just jump in the shadows and stab him, but I don't know if that would work.
You
Wait,
want
stab
to-
who?
Considering he's in a room full of people.
So what do you want to try to do?
Stealth attack.
Okay, you want to go stealth. But you've already taken your action this round. I don't think it's a bonus action to roll for stealth. Can it be a bonus action?
No, I
Let's
don't.
see.
Remember.
Let me see.
I think if technically she's in combat, you'd have to use an action to leave combat.
Hold on.
That's up to you.
Yeah, it is, I guess. Hold on, let me look at the rule book really quick. Yeah, it's an action, so no, you can't. You can do that next time if you want.
Well, then I can't do anything, right?
You can move. Like to move 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yep, that's what everyone's movement speed is. That's generally.
Unless you're a dwarf.
Unless you're a dwarf.
I think it's like
shall-
20.
I shall move slightly.
Okay, you move one tile closer. I want to do that. Okay, so that is Tiger's turn. It is then Drax's turn. Dagon, what would you like to do?
Ow.
You see this exchange, the alligator lunges forward, tries to take a bite out of the Dragonborn, misses, and the Dragonborn unleashes Breath Attack.
I don't exactly know exactly who Frank is. All I know is that the innkeeper said that Frank had been fed already, right?
Yeah, but you did hear the whole exchange of Willow sicking Frank on the Dragonborn, all that. You did see that all happen.
No.
Besides the little Dragonborn versus Tabaxi rivalry, I have honestly done nothing wrong today.
Well, Willow seems to think otherwise, and now Frank is convinced otherwise.
I'm slightly leaning towards that as well. Mostly because we came down here for the altar and you're endangering that.
I'm not endangering anything.
Well, Dagon, what would you like to do?
Give me a second.
Join me, join me, join us, join us, join us, join us, join us.
That's not your turn.
I know, I know.
Sacred Flame. On
Come on.
my...
You're
Wait.
on the other side.
Wait, attacking the alligator or are we attacking,
The alligator is currently attacking Adjin. There's not been any other engagement yet.
Who are you gonna use that on?
Exactly. Good question. Who are you attacking?
No.
You were gonna hit him, not Frank.
Ow. Who's buzzing?
Okay.
Not me.
That. Someone's.
I think it's me.
Yeah, it was you.
Give me a second. Look at something in the player's handbook for Sacred Flame.
If you didn't answer the question, who the fuck are you using it on?
I don't know, he's looking up something.
I know what it basically does. I'm just trying to think if I can use it in the way I want to use it. Okay, it's gotta be a creature. No. Oh, I know. I will cast. Like, remember how the hell this exactly works? It wasn't enough space on the damn player or the player sheet to write it all out. There you go, your little thing. I guess. Yeah, right. I will cast Bless on my 3 companions in the room with me.
Okay, you cast Bless.
They. Being the idiot I am, I closed the book before I said what it does.
It gives him advantage on other attacks, but then look it up.
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. When a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or
Yes.
saving throw.
You get a D4 plus to whatever so your attacks and your saving throw. Great. All right.
It's 1 action. The duration is concentration up to 1
Concentration. All right.
minute. So I think it's like what is it, a round is like supposed to be like 15 seconds or something. So it's like about 4 turns, I think.
Well,
I
a
have to
round
stand
is
there,
a round is a
concentrate.
minute. A round is a minute. So.
Oh.
So it's just for this round then. Okay. Is anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
All right.
I'll
Fatal.
myself so I can
Fatal.
Faith.
Asher, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You see the alligator Frank lunge forward and try to take a bite out of Adjin, who unleashes his breath weapon. What would you like to do?
Personally, I want to do. I'm gonna do nothing.
You do nothing.
This is not my concern. I focus back towards the altar and let them deal with it.
Right, you do nothing. Nate, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it.
Azrael. Azrael attacks the
No, poor Frank. No.
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah. You attack Frank?
Uh,
Alright, roll a d20.
okay.
8. And yeah, that misses. So
Can I add anything from his blessing?
you do. You had actually you do. You had a d4 to hit, so actually roll a d4. You're right. Good.
roll d4 and add it to the roll.
D4 and add that.
Okay.
14. Oh, that
12.
now it hits.
Wait, I thought it was 12.
Well,
8 plus 4 is 12.
plus 4. Yeah, that's still.
Okay, I roll a
Doesn't he have?
D6.
Doesn't you have? Do you have not a bonus to attack? Hold on. Let me look at your character sheet.
A roll should be a attack roll should be proficiency bonus plus strength bonus, I believe, added to the roll. If he's hitting it with a melee weapon.
Yeah, he's not. No,
I'm
he's,
above.
yeah, he's using a bow. So no, you don't get a bonus. So 12.
But it's dex then.
Yeah. So your dexterity. So add your dexterity. What's your dexterity at, Nate?
2.
2. So 12, 13, 14. All right, that hits.
Okay, a D6 then, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Frank. I don't even know you.
Frank takes 2 damage. So you cock and knock back an arrow, and it sticks out of Frank's hide. He hisses and looks at you angrily, but he turns back to the Dragonborn.
Fuck
All
you,
right,
Frank.
Adjin, your turn.
Okay.
How could you do that to Frank if you don't even know him?
All I heard is that he.
Well, okay. First of all, I'm going to look at Willow and flip her off, and then I'm going to attack Frank.
All right, d20, please.
Well, you see that, Frank? You see what I have to put up with?
Says the one trying to kill me with amnesia.
I'm not trying to kill you, Frank. It is. Maybe you should not have fished off Frank.
I believe you actually sicked him on him, did you not?
No, I didn't.
I think that meant
Hold on. I was looking up. So what did you roll here? You rolled a 3. You miss. You you definitely miss. So you cock back your sword. You swing it down at Frank, who dodges out of the way of your blow.
Okay, guess whose turn it is?
I feel really bad about this because I both wanted to make amends with Willow and Frank. Like, these are both people I did not want to continue to anger.
Well, you fucked up.
Technically, Willow's the reason that Frank's mad, but she blamed it on me.
Who told you that you should not have hit him back?
You have to convince the alligator of that.
And
The alligator.
I'm here for my purpose, and y'all just.
I also feel really bad because we were trying to do something and it's like.
Hold on, let me look up something here. Also.
$4 and feed him, and he'll be fine.
Well, none of us have cookies, don't we?
Don't feed an alligator cookies. What are you, stupid?
I mean, to be
Actually,
fair,
yes.
Willow did feed Frank.
Alright, Frank is going to try and grapple Adjin by clamping down on him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is deja vu all over again.
So,
Strength, fee, strength.
so 20. He fails. Oh, he fails. He attempts to grapple you, and he snaps right next to your leg, but this time, knowing what he was going for, pulls your leg out of the way, and his jaws close on empty air, and he misses you. And looking at the amount of people in the room and the arrow sticking out of his shoulder, he's going to... he's going to take the disengage action as a bonus action, because I think he can do that. Let me see here. I'll double check here.
Thank you.
Da-da-da.
I'm going to step away for 1 second.
Bonus action. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep, alright. So, he's going to disengage, and he's going to turn and run up the hall. He can only run 20 feet, so 1... from here, 5 feet, 10 feet, 15, 20 feet. So he gets just behind Willow and stands there. And that is his turn. Comes back around, Tiger. It was your turn. What would you like to do? Frank comes and runs and gets behind you and stands there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. I told you he was a big. Should have finished him off the first time. You should have let go. Here you can have the rest of my meat that I had saved from dinner. And then you return to your hallway. In your room, there's plenty of dead guys in there waiting for you, okay?
You gonna try and convince him to return to his spot?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll finish this.
Okay.
Myself.
Roll animal handling again.
Oh, crap.
There you go.
10
Let's see
Minus
wisdom modifier. Oh.
minus what?
4.
Minus 4. Frank hears what you say and understands it, but looks back at the Dragonborn and kind of thinks he can still take him.
Yeah, I know you can take him. Believe me, we both can take him, but it's the other dumbasses aren't going to let you.
Let's see. What was the intelligence of an alligator? -4. He can't actually say anything. Alright, well, that's your turn unless you want to move.
I will move forward just a tad bit.
Move forward 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, get you off the way here. Alright, that's Tiger's turn. Back.
There's not a way for you just to lock everything to a grid, is there?
There is, but I haven't figured out how to exactly work it properly, so
Okay.
managing it as best I can, and it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, top of the up to Dagon and Drax. What would Drax like to do?
I can't hear anyone.
I'm thinking. Oh, if possible, just sort of hold for now.
You can
I'm not gonna
stand,
attack the creature, but I'm not gonna.
you can stand where you are and do nothing.
I'll hold for now.
All right, you stand there and do nothing. All right, that's Fatal. Asher, what would you like to do?
I'm not engaged, am I?
You are still technically in the turn, so it is your turn. But currently you're turned and you're looking at the altar.
I cannot hear anything.
Try
Focus on the
disconnecting
altar.
and resetting.
I'm still focused on the altar. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Would you like to investigate the altar or anything?
I was gonna ask, can I do anything with the altar
Yeah.
since we're in combat?
You can.
Yes,
You
I
can-
would like to investigate the altar and the strange symbols again.
All right, hold on a second. Da-da-da.
The dumbasses are fighting. Like,
All right.
dumbass doesn't mean to
Roll a
anymore.
d20 and add your perception and investigate the altar again, or investigation. I think it's your perception, but
Yeah, I thought it's investigation. 16, and
16.
investigation is 20.
20. As you investigate the altar, you touch it, and it's the same as you saw in your visions. But you see the dagger as you lay your hands on the altar. You see the dagger, and you have this impression that you need it.
Wait, the dagger is there?
No, but you have the vision of the dagger in your mind that you seem to need it. Do anything with the altar.
Can I see if there's a way to open the altar?
That was your perception. You didn't see a way to open the altar. Or your investigation. Would you like to do anything else? You can move. I think you have a bonus action.
No, I'm gonna wait and
Alright.
investigate it again.
Alright, Nate. Azriel, what would you like to do?
Alright, Frank, I'm gonna attack again.
You gonna attack Frank again? Let's see here. Your range of the bow.
I got a 7.
I mean, dude, the Frank fucking disengaged.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
Alright, you cock back an arrow and you shoot it, and the blessing is
How about
worn
the
off because it's
fucking-
only one round, right?
I'm about to fight the fucking elf.
I looked it up around technically 6 seconds, but by your rules, yes, it's over.
Okay, yeah, we're getting this over. Alright, you cock back an arrow, you shoot it, and it just sings past Willow and Frank and bounces off the wall. Alright.
4 still would have helped anyway.
What should be on my list too, you little elf boy?
Oh, fuck you, you cat.
Oh, you just made the list, you
Oh
little
shit.
We'll finish up
terrible,
whatever it is we were
terrible
doing down
things.
here. Get out of
Pause.
here.
That
Fluffy
was-
as hell.
Ajin, it is your turn. Billy, what would you like to do?
Just like to mention that one of those undead was able to get down here. I would not like to be down here very long.
You upstairs.
What would you like to do, Billy?
I'm going to look at the elf, annoyed, and tell him, stop attacking the alligator. The alligator left.
I didn't know. I stepped away.
Well, you should ask questions next time, Nate. And if you're stepping away, make sure you say you are. Alright?
We didn't hear you.
Yeah, you did not say it. You make sure we hear you. Alright, well, what would you, is that you do nothing except say that to the elf?
Yeah, I don't see what I...
Okay.
Special.
Well, that's your turn. It comes back to Frank's turn. What Frank would like to do?
Please disengage, Frank. Please disengage, Frank. Please disengage, Frank.
4 on 1.
Well,
I'm
it's,
siding with
currently it's
Frank.
2 on 1.
Just go back to your room, Frank, please.
Frank, please go back to your room. I never wanted
What's
to
that?
and
Yeah.
set that trap.
No, sorry. I
I know.
seen that one was mine.
No rules. Okay, yeah, you know what? Frank decides to step up behind Willow and put Willow in between him and everybody else, but he does not leave, and he looks hungrily and angrily at Ajin. Combat is over temporarily.
I would like to. Can I
I didn't hear a
investigate
word
this
of
symbol?
any of that. What?
Alright.
All I heard was.
Yeah, Billy, you need to get a better microphone if you can continue to play. You need to find something better.
Check
Because
your check your connection. It might not be plugged in properly.
I'm not even using a microphone. I don't own a microphone. I just own a phone.
Oh, that's right.
well, you can get a Bluetooth or something. I don't know.
Oh, man,
You
if
need
I
to get
can
some. You need to get
investigate
something because it's really bad.
Dungeon
Can't understand you. It just sounds like garble.
To be honest, with how this is going, I might just not come back.
Well, maybe that's up to you, man. But all right. Let's see. Asher would like to investigate the symbols on the altar. You already did that.
That's what I did?
Yep. Investigated the altar already.
Can I ask who has the healing potions?
That
Has,
would
I got the only
be
one.
I used the one I bought, so I don't have one anymore.
Asriel. You didn't you buy one?
Yeah, I have one.
Asriel has a healing potion.
Could I ask
Do you like it?
to if I could borrow that?
Can't really borrow a healing potion.
I want to give it to Frank.
Give it to Willow. He's not
Absolutely.
gonna give it.
Here's
He's not gonna let
potion.
you near it.
He tell truth. Pretty much, if you try to come near him, he will try to eat you.
I reckon
Toss
if
the
you're gonna
potion
do
to her.
anything, give it to Willow.
Willow, can you catch this potion?
That'd probably be a bad idea.
I would throw it, maybe place it on the floor, and I come pick it up.
Asriel places the potion on the floor.
Okay. So you go forward to pick it up.
Yep.
Or pick it up. And you return, and Frank remains where he is.
Here, okay. See, this, I guess, piece from the dragon one. At least that one. Okay, the other one still a dumbass. Okay, but this
I
one,
haven't done anything to attack him.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
I don't care. He's still dumb dragon guy. Okay, you know. But the other one, he make peace. Okay, at least for now. So you don't eat him no more, and we heal you, and you go back to your room and eat the dead guys. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do you give him the healing potion?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll animal handling to see if
No.
you
For
can open up
Can
Frank's
you
mouth
just
and
roll
pour.
something
No,
else
I'm
other
sorry.
than
That's
fucking
it. You
animal
have to use animal handling. 17.
There you go.
You succeed. Frank trusts you. And
I would have
you,
laughed if
you
said
open
no,
up
yeah.
his. You touch the top of his nose. He opens his mouth. You pour the healing potion down his throat, and he didn't take that much damage. He only took a little bit of damage here. Go ahead and roll for it. What is a lesser healing potion?
Would have laughed if Revan would have been like, "Oh, sorry, you failed."
6,
and you
I
needed
think.
18.
I think it's a D6. Lesser healing potion is a D4.
Okay. It's off by 1.
That is a D4 healing for Frank. Let's click through a bunch of that.
Wow.
Frank is healed for a whole hit point,
Wow. What a great use of the healing potion.
but he does feel better, and he actually listen to you. So you animal handled to tell him to go back to his hole. Yeah, he does. He listens to you, so he starts popping his way back down
Fuck
the tunnel.
this shit, I'm out.
Like, screw this, I'm gonna go back and eat the zombies.
Yep, he starts
Alright,
heading
well,
back down the
now
tunnel.
that you dumbasses finally figured that out, is there anything? I'm looking at the altar and I'm noticing the pattern on the table.
You notice the pattern on the table.
It almost looks like a dagger.
Can I investigate it using knowledge religion to see if I recognize anything about it?
I mean, it would be more if it's a religious artel. Yes, you can. You know what? Yeah, you can go ahead and roll for that. So roll a d20.
Looks like some kind of religious table.
Yeah, roll a d20 and
Yeah.
add. Is there something for religion?
Yeah, it's a skill.
Okay, yeah, then that's fine.
Be my guess.
It's +3. Okay, I lost the original dice I was using. So 19.
19. As you look at it, it is not a religious altar of any type. With that good of a roll, though, I'm going to go ahead and say that you can definitely tell this is something straight magical, ritualistic in nature.
Arcane.
Oh, great. Can it be opened in any way?
Appear to be openable.
Fuck.
Can I join the room now?
Yes, you can move freely. You can step into the room.
This is a blood altar.
And
How?
I know that I can join the room.
Ignore
without-
this. I'm just.
Oh, that's right. Frank broke it. Never mind.
Okay, I was trying to move the dice out of her way. Ignore that.
Oh, here,
This is
I'll
a
clear
blood
the
altar.
dice. These are cleared.
Is this
That
a
works
blood
too.
altar?
So, can I investigate the table in the Arcana?
You can if you wish. And roll.
Already. We need a little box in here to throw dice. Huh! +5. So yeah, I think
Plus
I
5.
think
Holy
that should-
shit. Well, with that good of a roll, you can definitely tell. Somehow, like, okay, so back in when you remember in school, the teacher taught you about magical artifacts and things you should avoid. This looks strikingly familiar to a necromantic, ritualistic altar for raising the undead.
Oh, my mommy taught me all about this stuff.
You remember this. It is a necromancer artifact.
Well, do you remember how one activates this?
This particular one? No, I just recognized the spells on it.
Could this be a blood altar? I'm noticing the little.
Well, all necromancy is pretty much blood.
I don't
magic.
like the fact that you rolled.
Yeah. Well, as you are all standing here, you can hear some sort of noise above your heads.
Oh dear God.
Well, the Patreons didn't make it.
See, I told you this room was bad shit.
We can't leave until we figure out what this does and how to
Says
stop
who?
it.
Can I see you destroy the table?
Why would you?
Why would you try to destroy the
You
table?
don't destroy magical
gonna-
artifacts.
I am
what
going
are you,
to-
dumb?
I am going to stop him.
I don't think he's trying to. I think he's just suggesting.
You never answered my
Either you
question.
do or you don't.
I was asking.
Can I investigate if this is a blood altar? Alright.
Already investigated it.
Well, shit. Well, I think it's a blood altar.
I just said, you know, pretty much all necromancy is pretty much a blood magic kind of deal, you know.
Well, then maybe that's how you activate it, is you need blood.
Are you gonna put your blood on it?
Volunteer.
And are we really about to raise the dead?
Let's not play with the weird magic altar until we figure out what exactly is going on.
May I also point out the suspicious noises above our head? Maybe we should kind of leave.
Not to mention, you wonder where all the blood from these dead guys went.
I look up.
You look up and you see a stone ceiling, and you also notice the ladder on the far side of the room. I think it descends into darkness.
Descends or goes up or down?
Ascends up.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend going up into the Horde of the Undead.
Well, how do you know it goes outside?
Well, yeah, no, where else would it lead, though?
It could go into some other building.
This is true, I suppose, but
There was no other buildings on the trail. It was just a tavern.
How do you know? Did you go into the woods and look?
Did you?
No. Did you?
Well, alright, well, we're out in a test.
So
Maybe-
that answers your question. You don't know.
maybe it's the chicken secret hideout.
Anything unusual about the room itself?
Would you like to investigate the room?
Sure.
Right? For investigation.
I have no idea where the heck that went.
It doesn't matter.
I
5.
don't-
You look around the room, other than bones and an open chest, nothing.
I would like to investigate the room as well.
Right? For investigation.
I'm kind of curious about the piles of bones in the floor.
And I got a +5. I have 18.
18. Alright, as you investigate the room, you don't find anything in the room, but you walk up to the empty chest and you notice that it is open, and at the bottom there is a cloth hanging there on the bottom of the chest.
Move the cloth.
No, wait.
No. He begins to You're over by the table, and he's out searching. So if you want, you can yell at him to stop.
I would like to yell out stop.
I ignore.
You ignore. You reach
Oh,
down,
yeah.
and you pick up the cloth.
The trap.
Is there anything in the chest?
The trap.
As you pick up the cloth, underneath it, you can see a long curved dagger.
Absolutely not. I refuse to touch it. Somebody else can take it. I'll keep the claw.
I go up and take the dagger.
Hold on, one at a time, please.
Is a dagger? I want a dagger.
I go up and take the dagger.
Hold. The only one who knows the dagger is in the chest is the elf at the moment.
Yeah,
He's the one
exactly.
looking
I'll
into the
pick it
chest.
up.
So
Pick it up.
Asher, or yeah, Azriel,
like to
what
go up.
do you tell everybody that you see a dagger?
I tell everybody while simultaneously picking it up.
You pick up the dagger.
Okay, can I investigate the dagger?
You pick up the dagger and you investigate it. All right. Roll investigation, please.
Investigate the dagger.
Hmm.
5,
7.
so 8, 9.
It just looks
12.
like a dagger with some strange insignias and rituals, or not ritual, runes and
Runes.
stuff carved
Let
on
me-
it. Yeah, that's the word I was
Let
looking for.
me
Thank you.
see the dagger. I want to investigate the dagger.
I will pass the dagger to him so he can investigate it, but I would like it back since I don't have a melee weapon.
Okay, you pass the you walk over and you hand the dagger to Asher, and as the dagger touches your fingers, hold on, we'll have to go to the dungeon master room again. Fatal.
On that note, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Everyone use the bathroom.
Damn it.
This will just take a moment, so yeah, take a quick break if you need it. Be back in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
You doomed us all.
All right, Fatal. As the dagger touches your hand, hear a low voice in your head. Ah, fresh master. Anything?
I try to answer, who is this?
Answer, you say, "Who is this?" in the privacy of your mind, and hear a soft voice say, "Your humble servant, my lord."
What do you mean, my servant?
Voice responds, "I have languished in this long time, waiting a new master, and finally, someone of flesh and blood has come to claim me."
What happened to your old master?
What happened to your old master?
Yes.
Voice responds, "I do not know."
Is this altar yours?
Voice says, "No, master, but if you want, it can be yours."
What do you mean it can be mine?
Voice says, "You are nude, aren't you? It's simple. Simply take one of these fleshlings and kill them on the altar, and it will be yours."
You're saying, what will be mine?
Altar will be yours.
What does the altar do?
Voice ponders for a moment, I guess, in a very brief, quiet dagger voice, for you realize it is the dagger's voice, or something within the dagger says, "I am unsure, but I know it is powerful."
How can I trust you?
Voice says, "Trust me. I am your humble servant, my lord. I would do anything to increase your own power."
I do not seek power. I seek only to avenge my family and my friends.
Voice says, "Well then, power is exactly what you need. Vengeance and power are two sides of the same coin. Simply kill one of these and take what power you need.
You can't possibly think I can take on all 4.
You don't need all 4, just one.
I can't trust you.
My lord, it is your choice, of course, as always. Whatever I can do to increase your strength, I am here to serve you.
Can't do it.
Is that all you want to
will
say?
lead me you will lead me down a path of darkness. I refuse to be your master.
You say that too. Alright.
As I try to quote unquote leave my mind and return to the normal world.
Okay, so you try to leave your mind. You try to sever your connection.
Yeah.
Okay, have to drop the dagger then.
I drop it with a loud thud.
Okay, you drop the dagger and the voice disappears from your mind. But as your fingers slip away from the hilt, it says, "You wish." It clatters to the floor. Alright, we'll return to everybody else. Alright!
Back.
I can do charisma, but not wisdom.
Alright, as Azrael passes the dagger over to Asher, for a brief second his eyes go like far away, and then he suddenly starts and drops the dagger.
Pick up
You
the
okay?
dagger.
That dagger is full of evil and corruption.
I'm gonna pick up the dagger.
Alright, well, wait a minute.
I already
Two
said that.
people are going for the dagger, alright? So, wait a
I'm
second.
gonna pick up the dagger then.
Hold on.
Can I attempt to stop them?
No, you're dropping the dagger and reeling back and saying that dagger is full of evil. These two are lunging for the dagger. Nate, roll a d20 and add your strength. And,
If someone else is going for the dagger, I will not.
okay. Then fine. Then
It'll be
Azrael gets a hold of the dagger then.
Lovely.
You pick it up. You pick up the dagger.
And I wasn't really looking for it. I was gonna calmly pick it up to see what.
Don't think anybody should be actually using the dagger. I think that cloth was meant to wrap it up and not use it.
That
Okay,
is a
I'll
good
wrap it up.
idea. We should put it in the cloth.
It told me how to use the altar.
Well,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Well,
Knowledge, religion on
Azrael
the dagger, by any chance?
takes the dagger and wraps it in the cloth.
I say we don't listen to the dagger and ignore the table.
I agree. Because the way to activate it is one that I would not like to go down.
In fact, let's completely disrail this campaign and destroy the dagger.
Azrael, can I see the dagger? I don't want to hold it. I want to look at it and see if I
I
know
mean, I
anything
can
about
actually give it to you. Just have the cloth on your hands.
So, okay, Azrael passes the cloth over to Drax, and you unwrap it, but you keep the cloth between you and the dagger, and you look at it.
it. Yeah.
Just have a question. What does all this have to do with the damn Walking Dead upstairs?
I mean,
think-
did you? Anything happen last time you guys were down here?
No.
Nope, besides almost dying.
I think I have
Well,
a
that
theory.
was Frank. That doesn't
I-
have anything to do with this.
I think
No,
I
it-
have a theory based on my conversation with the dagger. That
No,
altar,
Where you talk to the dagger?
the dagger talked to me, yeah.
Huh.
It called me its master.
Uh-huh.
Guys,
I vote we don't let him have the dagger.
I would not like the dagger. It told me how to activate the altar.
I believe he has having
Knowledge of religion on the dagger? You can do that, yes, roll.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
I keep losing my dice somehow.
Fine.
It
Oh.
goes what?
It doesn't look like it's a religious item.
The dagger told me to activate the altar, one of you must die. on it.
Let's go grab Frank. I'm kidding. No, let's not do that.
I
If anyone, Frank would have to be the one though.
Yeah,
What
we're not
else would-
doing that though.
It
Couldn't
told
even
me.
read
It
these
told me it had
runes
to
on the
be one.
dagger.
It told me it had to be one of you four.
All jokes aside, we're not activating the altar.
I do. That dagger is full of evil. I say we put it back and leave.
Yeah,
Sure, you want to fight the
yes.
undead?
As much as I have joked around about getting my friend here, I gesture to Willow, killed. I wouldn't even like to do that to her, nor any of us. Again, put it in the box and forget about it.
No. We're not leaving to dagger here for just any dumbass to come find again.
I mentioned there's
you know,
still a ladder.
Then put the dagger in our pouch or something, and we'll go throw it in the lake.
we're not throwing it. We're going to keep it with us.
As you
Why
all are
would you want to
talking,
keep it?
as you all are talking, you hear once again noises above you.
Reminding of the ladder.
Regardless of the dagger situation, it doesn't help us given the fact that it appears the tavern's been overrun by the undead. So we can deal with the dagger later, but I think we need to figure out what we want to do here.
Get out.
Okay. It's like I asked before. Like, what does this have to do with the undead running around upstairs?
If I had to
Like,
guess, summon them.
Somebody had to have come down here and summoned them, right? That means somebody has to know this place is here.
we go up and see where the ladder goes.
Well,
Or they collect
who
a
else
bit.
knows about this other than us?
Well, the tavern keeper swears he knows nothing.
Any of the people that might have known about it that we know are probably dead now.
What about the shopkeep?
He's probably dead. He was probably eaten.
Not necessarily.
We already mentioned the ladder in the corner room.
There
I
is
s-
a
I
ladder.
say
in
we.
the
I
corner
say
of the
give.
room.
I say give Willow the dagger and let's get out of here.
Hey, hold up the daggers. Anyone recognize these markings on it?
Same ones in my
But I
vision.
can investigate the arcane on it and try and find out.
Okay, you want to investigate the dagger? An arcane check?
Yes.
Alright, you can do that. Go ahead. Roll a d20. I don't know who's playing with the tool. Right click. 15?
Ooh.
Oh,
Plus
wow.
5.
20.
20. You look at the dagger, and as you examine it, you realize that the markings on it match the ones on the altar perfectly. And it has the same necromantic, you have the same memory of necromantic artifacts in your head. It's like, oh, yeah. Like
I'm
these two-
slightly convinced to just let someone like kill me on the altar just to get rid of it.
Okay.
Just to get rid of this character's crappy stats.
How about we say
Character has a death
wait,
wish.
Oh,
That does not. That's not gonna guarantee that it's gonna
Didn't
do
solve
anything.
anything here.
If anything,
Well,
it's gonna make things worse for us.
oh, my ears.
Yeah,
One person at a time.
exactly. Tiger, Willow, make a roll a d20.
A D20.
If you can hear me chewing, I'm sorry. I'm chewing on protection.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. You feel something pulling on you
Oh crap.
towards the altar. Force is drawing you to it. Not
killing
not
Tiger.
overpowering nor strong, but you feel it pulling you there.
Say we get out of here now.
I say let's go check out the ladder.
I agree. I make my way towards the ladder in the corner.
Okay.
I follow suit.
Oh. I like to investigate.
All right. Investigate the ladder.
Are you okay, Willow?
18. And it's plus 4, so 22.
I'm fine.
All right, 18. You look up and you can see nothing. It sends up into black for quite a distance, but up there you can hear rattling, like something's pulling on something metal and it's clacking.
Well, I
Sounds
don't like
like
the
a
sound of
skeleton.
that. Willow, why are you near the altar?
No reason.
Willow, step away from the altar.
I would like to go and give Willow a nice, firm hug so she can't move.
You'd
be
like to
fair,
try and grapple Willow.
To
Yes,
be fair, I'm
please.
still holding
Oh.
the dagger. I didn't actually hand it to her. I just had to look at it.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have the dagger.
Oh.
All right. Azrael, Nate, make a d20 roll, and Willow, would you like to resist his grapple?
Just think, sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah. Roll a d20.
That'll be 11.
Less strength,
Add your strength. Yep.
I think.
We're tied.
Well, no. Willow has more strength than that, don't you?
Nope.
You have a plus or minus? Just straight 11.
-2.
-2.
Again!
So then you reach forward and you grab hold of Willow and go, "Come here, you big kitty, you!" And you give her a nice, big, strong bear hug.
I'm
Okay,
going
well,
to
now she
place
can't
some-
move now.
Why are you touching me?
I don't want you to get on the altar. You're walking towards it. And I value you as a
I
person.
do not know what you are talking about.
Can I place my hand on Azriel's shoulder and just say, don't?
Yes, you can.
It's not a good idea. Just don't.
I let go of her.
All right, you release Willow.
Oh, get on the altar because that's what you're gonna do.
Can we just get out of here?
I agree with him. Let's go.
Willow?
How would Aztec view necromantic magic?
Azteek, technically, if you're using necromancy, you are restoring a creature to a form of life in a sort of way, but not quite. So he doesn't have a very positive view on it, but he doesn't have a negative view, so he's kind of neutral. Not really, not something he's against directly.
Then I will leave it be for now. Just
I
I
would
think
like
it requires us
to-
to destroy it to stop this.
No matter where this ladder goes, is anywhere better than here. I like to head up the ladder.
And to ascend the ladder.
If you
Yes.
poke your
All right,
head out,
you
and
begin to
somebody
climb. You begin to climb the ladder. All right, just leave your pawn where it is.
Investigate the rest of the room, just in case we missed anything.
Like to investigate the room again.
Hmm.
All right, you may do that. Go ahead. 20.
+5.
+5.
How
Okay.
are you getting plus 5s?
During your investigation of the rest of the room, you... Ah, that's the worst. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. Because on the fence
Oh my
doesn't do, on the fence doesn't do me any good, but that is nice and on the side of things. As you investigate the room, you manage to accidentally brush against the altar and gently touch it. And nothing happens.
Bye-bye the altar.
I'm
Wait,
going
what?
to I'm going to follow Radel and up the ladder.
All right, you head over to the ladder and ascend.
What kind of fucking investigation is that?
Hey,
That's not an investigation for something. That's just like a. What happens if I touch this?
Yeah, you investigate the room, and the only thing that of note that you found interesting is nothing. Found nothing happened. Nothing happened. You found nothing.
The only thing
There's nothing to
interesting
be
of
found.
note is that you touched the altar and it did nothing.
Bye-bye the altar.
What if I sleep on it?
Swear to God.
Would you like to climb on top of the altar?
Let's go this way, up the ladder.
All right, you all head up the ladder.
I'm
No.
motioning for Willow to go up the ladder. Please.
Willow
That-
is technically on top of the altar currently.
And she didn't actually get on the altar yet.
She asked.
Do you all ascend the ladder? Are we all ascending the ladder?
No, give me 1 sec. I want to just
Oh.
place my hand on the altar, just because.
Oh.
All right, you step
you
up
just-
to the altar
Stop
and
messing with the altar. Let's go
you-
up there.
place your hand on the altar, and nothing happens.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
leaving then.
The elf.
Everyone up. I'm gonna murder that.
All right. As you all, okay, then do you ascend, Ashriel, after everyone else?
Yep, I will come up.
All right, you all
Nice.
begin to ascend up the ladder. However, Fatal, you get to the top of the ladder and you find a metal grate which has 2 zombies yanking on the top of it and trying to get in.
Oh, great. Can I stab one of them?
I'm to stab through the grate.
I would like to attempt to stab through the grate.
All right, D20, please.
Big enough for a sword or a dagger to fit through?
Yes. Stab
Okay.
through it.
Oh shit! Wait, what about an axe?
Oh, you only have an axe, right?
I have
yeah.
2 one-handed
I
axes.
can still say you slash at them. You can still slash at their hands and stuff
Okay.
that are reaching through.
What,
So.
what about this dragon boy stick and just spit fire through the grate?
I
Would
get
that
any-
be more
Do I get any?
useful?
Do I get
can
any
only-
bonus? Oh my god! I'm trying to ask the
Oh
dungeon
my
match or
God.
something.
Yes, you do get a proficiency bonus of +1 with your weapons.
So I
So
get.
it's only a 7 though, and it does not hit. You slash wildly at the arms of the zombies as they reach down through the grate, and you miss.
Oh well.
Proficiency
fuck.
plus strength.
No.
Well, strength
no,
is damage. Strength is damage.
So do we just go back down then? Like what the fuck?
No offense, Miss Willow, but first of all, I can only do that once a day. I take a short rest. And second of all, I do not shoot fire, I shoot ice. I am a silver dragonborn.
I would never shoot crap out of your mouth. Just like
I like how you keep bringing. I like how you keep bringing up Willow's name. You're really trying to piss her off. Oh, so
You're all stuck up on the ladder. Go back
Oh,
down,
I
or you?
We
Can I
can-
climb back down? I'm in the back.
All right, yeah, you climb back down.
can I swing
moved
again?
down, like, so-
Or do I gotta wait?
No, you can all climb down if you want. You want to climb down the ladder?
Can I swing again, or do I have to wait?
well, our other option is to go into Frank's room and climb up his ladder.
ladder
Tough luck
for
getting
it.
them past.
Well, the dungeon master's not answering my question, so I guess I'm.
You want to swing at the zombies again?
Yes.
Yes, you can swing at the zombies again.
I'm gonna keep. I want to swing at the zombies again.
Go ahead. D20.
11.
All right, you hit the zombie, and you
Hey.
sever an arm, and the zombie begins to bleed profusely and drops back away from the grate.
Oh, that's 1, isn't it? You said there were 2.
Yep. And as soon as that one pulls away, another one comes forward and begins to pull on the grate with the other one.
So there's still 2.
You don't know how many are up there.
No, but there's still 2 at the grate.
Yes.
But no. Oh, well then I'm just gonna go back down.
I as well.
Sorry, well that path is blocked.
All right, you all come back down into the room.
That path is blocked. Anyone have any suggestions?
You just said we can go into Frank's room and try his ladder.
See, I would agree
Or we
with
can
that.
head back to
Except,
the inn itself.
except here's the thing: if you remember, we have a dumbass dragonborn that tried to kill it, and an elf. Don't
Well,
think.
Well, as
I didn't try to kill it.
As you
The wi-
descend back into the room, one moment, as you descend back into the room, Tiger, we're gonna have to go to the dungeon master room for a minute.
Oh no.
All right. Descend back into the room.
Oh no.
You hear a voice calling to you. Soft, calm voice. Master! Master! And it sounds like it's coming from Drax.
That makes no
that's-
sense.
Here, you hear a soft voice coming from Drax somewhere. Maybe from his hand. He is clutching
Right.
the dagger.
I thought it was Asher's
That's what you,
master.
that's what you hear. Anyway, Return to the room.
And welcome back.
All right. Yeah.
From a land down under.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna. Willow,
Oh.
you have a really good idea. Let's head towards Frank's room and
Alright.
see if we can get out from there.
Alright. Our current options are we bust through the grate, we go up the ladder in the alligator's room, or we go back to the end we came from.
Okay, well the grade is out of the option. As soon as they chopped one zombie off, another came up, and who knows how many there are there at that point. So let's consider that option out of the water. So it's
Last
either
option.
Frank or we go back the way we came, but we don't know how if they swarmed the tavern or not.
I vote Frank.
Well, you remember what the tavern keep said? That you two weren't here when we talked to the tavern keep, but he said that the one in Frank's room leads to the well outside of the tavern. That one might be our best shot at getting out of here.
Yes, I remember this. So we could try that.
Alright, I start making my way down the tavern. Oh, wait. Oh wait, never mind. The trap's been activated. Okay, we
Okay,
can.
you all begin to head down the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. I'll begin to head down the tunnel.
Or does Tiger want to try to take a nap on the altar?
You're gonna piss her off and she's gonna try and kill you, and I'm fully in support of it.
It was a joke, okay?
Can I pick
Just weird
somebody's
rocks in the
pocket?
dungeon.
Yes, you can. Whose pocket would you like to pick?
What are you gonna find in my pocket? I spent all my money.
Hold
Not
on.
your pocket.
Hold on. Everyone stop moving. Whose pocket would you like to pick?
Drax's.
Here, you pick Dractus' pocket. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Should I make an opposed perception roll?
See what her
See if
roll
I
is.
notice
Hold
it.
on. Let her roll first. Time.
Oh well, she doesn't even need fucking dexterity.
You can roll to see. I don't know what you're at. What is your passive perception?
I have no clue.
Okay, so it would be your perception
what is it?
modifier. It would just be your perception modifier. Or what is your flat perception? What is your flat perception?
+4.
What's the number actually? I think that's intelligence. I mean, Tiger rolled a nat 20, so you actually don't.
It's
Perception
it's
is
wisdom
Nat
based, so
20
it's
plus
19.
3.
19. Well, Tiger rolled a natural 20. So, Tiger, you pick his pocket. What would you like to take?
I'm taking that dagger.
All right, you
Oh,
pluck.
I knew it.
You pluck the dagger swiftly and quietly from his belt, and nobody notices you.
I never
As
said
soon
I sheathed the
as
dagger
soon
either.
as the dagger touches your hand, we're gonna need to go to the dungeon master room again.
Tiger.
All right. So we're
It's
causing.
so nice to be a thief sometimes.
Yes, it is. So as the dagger touches your hand, you hear the voice again in your head, and it says, "Master, Master, it's so good to be with you, Master. How might I serve you? I am your humble servant."
That's it?
It says.
I don't get it. Like, how is a dagger supposed to serve me?
Is that what you say to the dagger?
Yeah.
Dagger says, "I serve you however you wish. Kill for you?"
But I'm the one that wields, so how would you kill for me?
Master, I guide your hand. Hope you strike precisely at the heart of your enemies. And I can do so many other things.
Such as?
Well, Master, you'd have to claim the altar for your own. Find that out.
And how do I claim the altar for my own?
Sacrifice someone upon it. One of these will do just fine. Of
Yeah,
these
I
4.
kind of thought that would be the thing. I'll think about it.
Oh, Master, and I'm at your side till the end of time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all? Say?
For now.
Alright. Turn to everyone else then. Okay.
We're back. Woo!
All right. So Tiger has the dagger.
Hello,
You
pickpocket.
all continue down the tunnel.
You know, you should probably, dumb people, let me go first and talk to Frank.
I step aside. This makes sense.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. Tiger takes the lead. You see Frank munching on a
Would also
skeleton.
like to stay in the back.
He looks at you expectantly.
We need to get past you, Frank, and get up that ladder.
He kind of cocks his head and looks behind you, squints,
Yeah.
and then looks back at you.
No, you cannot eat them this time.
He looks back at them, squints again.
I didn't do anything.
No, not this time. Maybe next time. Not this time.
All right, roll animal handling.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Sorry, he's an animal.
Hey!
Hey, but that's, you got a big negative, right? -4.
Yeah.
He looks at you, and he looks at Drax. He looks at Asher, then he squints at Azriel and Adjun.
About to say I didn't do shit.
Fight you.
I didn't do Frank. I didn't do shit.
Frank, is it did the elf thing give up his health potion to the dragon thing to heal you? I mean, technically, they sort of both helped you in apologizing.
Bitch, it was just me.
He kind of opens his mouth a little bit at that.
I know it's a stretch, but I mean, just this once, let it pass. I'll bring you a rabbit again.
Hey,
Okay.
Willow, maybe you should explain that you totally lied about me setting the trap.
No, I did not lie.
That'll go well.
All right. He looks at you, rolls his eyes, back of his head as much as an alligator can. Kind of slithers into a tiny little slit in the wall, but his head is still sticking out. Like that.
Good job, Willow. Everyone up the ladder.
Yeah,
I,
I would
proceed
suggest
up the
that
ladder.
you guys give him wide berth, okay? Just straight up ladder, okay? Okay.
Straight ladder. Let's go.
I'm going to go straight up the ladder, but as I pass Frank, I'm going to look at him apologetically because
How do you look at the alligator apologetically?
Very sad looking
Yeah,
face.
Does Frank do anything?
Dragonborn looks at something apologetically.
No,
but
Frank just sinks down as low as he can in the water of his little cubby hole. Just stares
The
at you
ladder.
as you guys go
I
up
mean,
the...
you could, like, bow or something. I mean,
No, I go up the ladder.
Alright, you all ascend the ladder?
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank. I'll
Yep.
bring you rabbit next time, okay?
I will send last.
Alright, everyone ascends the ladder. We need to change boards now.
While you do that, I'm going to take a restroom break really quick.
Yeah, and we are running very late. Is everybody still good to go a little longer, or do we need to stop here?
I have to go to bed here shortly. I got work in the morning.
Okay, so, like, 10 more minutes? Or are we done?
Yeah, I got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Find out what mess we just got into.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if it's anything combat related, we should save it for next week.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. So you
It's
all,
combat related.
So, yeah,
Cliffhanger!
yeah, it kind of is. So you all ascend the ladder, and you come up inside of the well, outside the tavern. And you can see the undead trying to claw their way into the tavern.
Where's my character?
You're in the well right now. Not out of the well yet.
Where's
I
the
peek
well?
my head. I peek my head over the well, not out, but.
And
enough
by
to
the way,
see.
can you see the board? Right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I peek my head over the well enough to see.
All right, yeah, you see a swarm of undead around the tavern trying to break their way in.
This is a well.
Shout! It's on the other side of the door.
Hold on, we will borrow something.
Do you see? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Hold
It's
on.
right there.
The chicken.
Oh,
The
okay.
chicken comes and is ethereal and lights your way. So that's where the chicken's not actually
Okay.
there.
Found it.
Okay, they haven't gotten
That's
through
where
the
you are.
door yet, so they might. The residents are still probably alive.
I'm back.
Surprising.
We could. Can I do an investigation on how many undead there are?
Many as you see, a lot of undead, a lot. But I guess yeah, make a perception roll. Make a perception roll.
My board's only seeing 3.
8. Well, fuck.
That's you see all the ones around the tavern.
I don't think there's gonna be any way of sneaking out of this one.
Okay, my board didn't load. That's what the problem is.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I only see 3 too, if that helps.
Yeah, I get 3, and then I got player, and game as like nobody's name or anything. It didn't load.
Oh, it did the same for me.
Maybe if I generate your characters. Hold on a second.
Just place our characters by the well, and we'll just say there was still. There, hello.
Yeah, stay by the well, please.
There we go.
All right, yeah.
Alright, we're still in the well.
All right, and can you see? You see only 3 undead though.
No.
Now I see.
Oh, we see a shit ton.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be any way for us to sneak past this one.
Well, why would we really need to get back into the inn? I mean, the whole point was to get out of the inn. So we're out of the inn. So all we got to do is run away into the woods.
Well, what
We got out.
What about the people in the inn?
Well, they didn't want to get out. They wanted to stay in the inn. That's
It's
their
gonna feed
problem.
Frank if they died.
I think it would be a mistake trying to fight them.
I'm just
It
saying, who's
would
gonna
be a
feed
big
Frank?
mistake.
So I don't know.
Well, did-
I'm good with whatever right now besides fighting them.
The dead people going down the well are feeding Frank more than enough. Did you not see them all?
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we want to try and sneak/run our way out of here.
Oh,
What if there's more in the forest though? I can only see the ones that are ahead of me.
You know, honestly, I am very curious about this weird statue behind us, behind the well. It just seems very out of place.
How do you see it?
Because it's very lit up, and I can peek out the freaking well.
I'm the only one. I'm at the top of the well. I haven't
Look, I
entered
can
out.
see over your damn head, okay?
Yeah, she
And I-
she follows her way up past you. Ah ha ha! I'm looking.
There's that inscription at
It's
the bottom
like
of
you
the statue.
can't miss it. It's a
Well-
very weird.
Well, would you like to climb out of the well and investigate the statue?
I will.
I'd like to remain
right.
hidden and
Do you
investigate this weird ass.
Do you want to do it stealthily, or you just want to do it?
I think stealthily would be a best bet. Hopefully.
Well, would you like to climb out of the well? Ada, what would you like to do?
What?
What would you like to do?
What do you mean?
Would you like to climb out of the well stealthily, or you just want to climb out of the well?
Why?
Why what? Is that what you want
Why?
to do? You want to investigate the statue?
What? Oh, I didn't say that.
Okay, I thought that's what you said.
No, I said that. I climb over
He said that.
I climb over him and I won't do this to get to the statue.
Okay, you climb
Oh, I
over
was
him?
questioning if I could investigate the statue.
Not
I
without
didn't say
getting
I was
close to
going
it.
Okay, I didn't. No, I didn't want to. I was asking if I
But
could. so if
Willow
I could-
pushes her way up past you and tries to be quiet about it. Willow, roll for stealth. D20 plus dexterity.
Please have a great roll. Please have a great roll. God damn it.
Oh, fuck me.
As you climb up over the side of the well, you bump the bucket, you rattle the chains, it makes a ton of noise. Unstealthy at all. And two of the undead turn and see you and go, and point at you. And the entire group turns around, well, most of the group turns around and begins to rush the well.
Oh, I would like to just jump out and unsheath, ready for battle.
You'd like to jump out of the well.
Yeah, well, we gotta protect Willow.
Well, Willow's on the edge. She can jump back down.
Oh, well, are you gonna jump back down?
Technically, I can jump back down in and let Frank kill the undead who are going to jump back into the well. Sort of.
So we're
I
just
don't
going
know if you
back
can handle
down
this
the
many
well now?
Yes, just be
Up the
careful.
well, down the well.
Oh my fucking god, welcome to the next session where we just go up and down the well until Frank eats everyone.
We're playing shoots and ladders.
This time, don't screw up the plan.
Alright, we go back down the well.
Everyone goes back down the well?
Oh, for the crying out loud, I can do you climb back down the well.
Alright.
Just very carefully run past Frank and
I
give
would-
him wide berth.
I'd say
Right.
this is where we should end too.
Yep, I'm afraid that's where we're going to have to end because it's like 11:30 and I know some people have to go to work and so on. So we're going to end with you guys seeing the horde of zombies and skeletons come lunging at the well as you all quickly climb back down and join Frank in his room again. And
Hi, Frank.
that's where we're going to call it for tonight. And that's where we're going to leave our players. Climbing down
Right.
back into Frank's room.
Creeping in your
What?
Next time on D&D.
Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will our players survive?
No!
Will someone be sacrificed on the altar? Tune in next week to the next episode of Dragon Ball Z!
Wait, why'd you bring that up?
Willow has the dagger, yes, I believe I
He
will.
obviously wants us to do it.
Seeing as Willow has the dagger, yes, I believe.
But no one knows Willow has the dagger. As far as everyone knows, Dagon still has the dagger. You guys don't know that Tiger has it.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I
he was trying to say that like Willow shouldn't have grabbed it because he never said he sheathed it. He was like, oh, it could still be in my hand.
No,
I
it's kind
brought
of
it-
on his belt.
I brought up the fact, well then Willow just takes it from your hand and you don't even notice.
Exactly. With a D20, she definitely takes the dagger from you.
Oh yeah,
You-
what is this damn thing called anyways?
The dagger?
Let's call it the ritual dagger for now. Or you can ask it its name really quick if you like.
Oh sure, what is his name?
Alright, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Right, bye.
Wah, wah, wah.
Alright, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this session of Dungeons and Dragons. We almost had some PvP combat and everything. That was all kinds of
Yeah,
fun.
it's fun.
At the beginning, it was kind of mediocre, and I was honestly thinking about not coming back.
Oh, don't
I
take it
was just-
personal. It's just fun. It's conflict.
I mean, it's all within roleplay. I think.
I just wanted to fight something.
You just need to do something about that mic, dude. Like seriously.
Yeah, you did. I would look. You have a week to try to find some better way of communicating because it's really hard to hear you.
Kill you just on the mic alone.
Look
Yeah.
for a Bluetooth headset that'll connect to your phone.
Yeah,
If
something
it does that.
something like that, or a laptop you can borrow, or something like that. I don't know.
Well, good night, everyone.
All right,
Good night.
have a good night, everybody. Thank you for playing.
See you next week.
See y'all next
Bye.
week.
I'm gonna go fish my clothes out of a dryer.
Good idea. All right, I'll be back. I need a drink and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hot in here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and stream. I forgot the stream was on. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This will go up on YouTube, of course. And I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.